All right. Well, let's do a little recap of how we got to where we are. So, our adventurers, known as the R.A.T.S, have found themselves in the Feywild after taking on a elemental ice creature of some sort. They defeated the creature, or at least were able to overwhelm the creature long enough for Ray, the storm giant barbarian who happens to have a moat of creation at her disposal, to open the, well, you've put 3 pieces of it back together. Open the elemental gate of water to the elemental confluence of planes. However, one of the fail-safes within that gate sucked the party through and randomly spit them out into another plane of existence, which they quickly learned was the Feywild. As the gatekeeper tried to finish them off in the Feywild, they were saved, or rather assisted, by a new party member, a paladin named Enmanuel, who came to their assistance and proved himself a, well, at least so far, trustworthy companion.
Bum, bum, bum.
As
Backstory
he
incoming.
assisted in defending them and then giving them direction towards what they thought was the, well, way out. They were decided to head towards the realm of summer, or at least where they thought the realm of summer might be, since that's the seeming opposite of the realm of winter, which they quickly learned was against them. After taking a long rest inside one of their magical huts, they were greeted by a former acquaintance known as Dimitri, who at least that's who he introduced himself to them before as, Dimitri. They know that he is a archfey, and upon further conversation, they learned that he goes by several other names and is a member of a high and important order of the Star Court and other various and sundry pieces of lore, which I am not going to repeat now, other than the fact that the ice creature that seemed to follow them back through the portal was also an archfey. And this archfey is known as the Pale Prince, who had been previously sealed away in that gate realm and now had been allowed to return at a particularly bad time for the Feywild, because Zybilna, another member of the Court of Stars, was missing. And so the party was told by Dimitri, also known as the Second Son, also known as Kenoff.
You did not give
Did
that
I
one.
give that
one? Not give that
I'm
one.
writing it down, though.
Never mind. Scratch that. Didn't give that one.
He's giving off good Kenergy, though.
He's giving off good Kenergy.
That's how I was gonna write it. Ken-off.
Love it.
And has his return, the Pale Prince's return, is a dark foreboding for the Feywild, which is already out of balance, as the Unseelie Court, primarily made up of members of the Winter Realm and the Fall Realm, but primarily Winter, have taken this opportunity with Zybilna's absence to try to gain more influence and power in the Feywild. A tumultuous and topsy-turvy realm of whimsy and fancy and all the seasons supposing to be in balance, but now there seems to be an imbalance. And so with the Pale Prince back, the party decided that they would seek to do what they can to assist. And Dimitri directed them to seek out the information they could learn the Goblin Markets as to Zybilna's whereabouts. So they were magically transported by Dimitri to the Goblin Markets, as he did them that one favor, and also gave those who would receive it some gold. I believe that was rejected by Ray and Celine. The rest of the party, though,
We took
gladly received their tidings.
We took part.
But you got
And
1,000 gold.
they arrived at the
Perfect.
Goblin Market, which is a sort of outdoor carnival,
Okay.
which
remember
the
what.
party also noticed in the distance a massive air balloon with the advertisement of the Witchlight in the beyond the horizon. As the party saw various vendors, they spoke with several of the goblin purveyors of fine things there, including Kiki and her curious consumables, as well as Opie and his ordinary objects. And most recently, they spoke with, let me find his name, Boop, and his bussin' badgic.
That's right. Bussin'.
They did not yet speak to Max at his marvelous menagerie, who they were told was the individual who has the information on, the goings-on of the area. He's more of the rumor monger. So they decided to go and see Max, but not before a massive blast of cold air was felt throughout the Goblin Market. And at the same time, a explosion of magical energy on the eastern side of the market, over the grandstand, so to speak, that was there, where various acts and announcements were made for the market, bursting forth a number of red caps, hideous, deformed, fey creatures known for their bloodthirsty ways. These are fairies and goblins and other fey creatures that are corrupted by a taste for death. And they were joined by 3 enormous fire giants. Though Ray quickly noted these fire giants are a little smaller than their
They're not real giants.
material plane brethren. However, their bodies are more closely comprised of actual flame, as these giants' hair were in fact literal fire, as opposed to just the dark hues of red that the material plane fire giants typically possess. So 3 fire giants burst through, and the red caps in particular immediately set upon several of the pedestrians, the customers, the fair-goers that were around the giant spider on a spit, and the crowd began to immediately disperse and flee in screams as they were cut down. The party now turns and sees this threat. Cacophony, you were enjoying the macabre sort of death spiral of the giant spider in the middle. Interested to see.
I'm enjoying that. Yeah.
Yes, interested to see how they were cutting off bits of its meat and feeding it to the patrons. Meanwhile, the rest of the party, as you have just purchased several magic items, anything that requires attunement you have not been able to attune to.
Do you remember what we bought, Cacophony?
Cacophony bought a ring of eldritch ire.
Did that have to be attuned to?
I don't remember, but probably. Actually,
Mine's my packed weapon, so I'm good.
I have it. I have it here.
Oh, it's in there.
I put all of your magic items in your character sheets, so they are there. I don't have marked whether it's
And if
attunement
you
required.
don't want it, we could always pretend we didn't buy that.
So, I need everyone to roll
We thought you'd like it.
initiative. It's very
Looks like
useful
something.
for a warlock. Everyone to roll initiative, please. And I'm going to roll for my enemies. That's good. That's not as
Okay.
good.
What'd you do?
2 minus 1.
Oh.
You have a negative
Oh,
modifier.
no.
Excellent.
I rolled terrible too.
I'm going to disconnect and fix our little initiative tracker here.
By the way, the handwriting on that is entirely too cheery.
Oh, that was mine.
That
Feel
makes
free
sense.
to rewrite. I said I would write it, but feel free to rewrite.
21 to 25.
18.
26.
I know I
Did
didn't
it
help you.
like
I
2
was
weeks
gonna
ago,
say,
like
wait.
real quick.
You always skip my score range.
No one else 21 to 45? Machine, you are 18, 16 to 20.
Matthew, did your mic get put on again, or
He's disconnected.
he's totally just...
16 to 20?
I'm not gonna lie, that looks hard.
Yeah, it does.
And Manuel, what were you?
We're gonna probably have to
1.
rewrite them every time because the marker is gonna get rubbed off. Oh, that'll be cool.
Get a nice P-touch labeler. 12.
You were 12. Ray, what were you?
7. I had such a good idea too.
Yeah, get to do it later.
Does it involve T-posing behind the big baddies?
Mm-hmm.
Someone else roll.
Totally.
No, what'd you roll?
For what?
I
Celine?
rolled a 9.
Oh.
That's
I just came from the most
Mine's good.
awkward dinner ever.
Oh no.
Impossible, I wasn't eating with you.
Okay, we're gonna put
It's terrible.
Celine.
Remember, this is on the internet.
She's above me and Ray.
There's a chance we
And
might know
Manuel
who this
and
is.
No,
Okay.
Mark's parents.
On the other side, so I can-
They're not coming. They're
I
not.
know who they are.
You too.
Right. We're gonna work on that initiative thing.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yes.
Good.
Very good. All right, so there is our initiative-ish kind of thing. We'll work on that. All right, so it was Anthony, and then enemy. All right, Anthony, you are up. You see the Massacre. There's already probably 4 elves dead, several goblins, which were targeted immediately by the red caps, slain. And as soon as your turn is up, the overall
Group.
market will respond. But it is your turn.
Are there civilians
There are many civilians
still around the enemy?
Yes. Obviously, I'm not going to flood the map with civilian minis, but there are several dead civilians around here. Many are trying to make their way towards. I'm going to use the red one. Towards the exit, and some are rushing away back towards the menagerie. You guys haven't been back there yet, so you don't know exactly what is beyond. And you all are grouped with Cacophony. You do see the guardsman at the front has begun sprinting in from the front gate at where that giant red dragon head that you walked through was. He is sprinting in.
Okay, but are there living civilians in between all of those enemies?
There are some living civilians, yes. Let me...
lord.
These numbers mean nothing. These are just people.
People mean nothing to you, huh?
They do. They mean they're.
No, just the numbers on people's heads.
Everything has changed.
Hey, good luck. I say fireball.
Right on the spider
Yeah,
to hit
yeah.
everyone.
Because the sooner we clear out the casualties,
You know,
the
no
easier it'll be
panic.
to fight. Yeah.
Absolutely, they're going to be just blocking our way,
Mhm.
mobbing.
It's like
Do
they're at
I
a Travis
care?
Scott concert.
The question is, do I care about the civilians?
I don't know, Steve.
I
Do
don't
you?
know. Do you or just Anthony?
That's a good question.
You're always getting
Amen,
in the way.
Waffle Stomp. Amen.
What happened?
Free man.
You're more than a number, Jean Valjean.
I don't care about it. All right, so there's a hay bale there with a plate on it, right in between the three of those big guys.
This one here.
Yep, the
Yep.
square right to behind that.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought those were hats.
Behind it to the north, south,
That's what I thought.
Uh,
I'm looking
east.
at that.
east, right here.
That one right there.
Yep.
A
Makes more
Uh,
sense
A
for
lot of
plates.
straw hats.
a radiant flicker will start spewing out.
I'm waiting for their spider.
It seems like fog or whatever in a 30-foot sphere around that location. And sickening radiance will spread.
Sickening radiance.
Sickening radiance.
Oh my gosh.
How many people are gonna kill?
Well, it's a.
I'm sorry, that's not the location. I need it to be 65 feet away from Cacophony. That's the only person I actually care about. So diagonal about 15 feet, I think.
Thanks.
So like right
Thanks.
here.
Yeah, that would cover all of them and keep us out of the death range. And then there's only
Oh,
like
cool.
4 or 5 civilians.
What is the radius on it?
30-foot radius.
A 30-foot radius. So for the sake of what was
You
that
know what
one?
they say, Bree, to make an omelet, you gotta crack a few eggs.
She knows
Yeah.
very
Got
much
those.
about cracking eggs.
true.
Well, that's sad. She's a bird.
I
She
lay
lays
eggs
at
every
30-foot
24
radius.
That's our breakfast
right.
every
Exactly.
morning.
So
That's right.
as Anthony puts forth
We
his
have our
hands,
cacophony
you
omelet
watch kind of
every
this
day.
sickly green light begin
It is
to
kind of gross.
begin to grow and emerge. It starts slowly at first and then quickly expands out, and it engulfs everybody, all these enemies here, and for
That's only half the size, but that's
yeah,
all
this
right.
is 20.
That's okay.
It would be another 10 feet
I shrunk it down.
all around.
There you go.
Hey, that's nice.
So
Stay away from the civilians.
2, 3,
I
4,
give 'em a warning, like
5.
Israel.
Those 5 civilians are also in.
Okay.
We'll say this one's out.
I'll allow it.
Those 4 civilians are also in the sickening radiance.
Cacophony was getting cozy with that one.
Yes, which I'll just put this out here for a reference sake, even though the radius is beyond that. And they immediately, you see them all just kind of like stop for a moment, and like a look of nausea just sweeps over them all. I need to roll Constitution saves.
On their, is it their turn now?
It's the red cap's turn.
So it's the first time on their turn.
Okay, so this is the red cap's turn.
Yep. It's a
Ri-
Constitution save.
Ray, yours was a 9?
7.
7. And Manny, yours was a 1?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Constitution saves. So I need to roll 5 con saves. I'm gonna roll. How many advantages do I have?
0.
We were starving.
I don't think Reed heard you.
Sorry, my Eldritch Blast is gone, so I'm trying to figure out what I did.
Oh, where am
Do
I
you know how many
standing?
advantages
I'm
he
totally not standing
Um,
right there facing them. So
I will find out.
I find the. Oh, I hide behind the owl bear. That's.
Are we carrying over advantages from
I'm gonna stand
the
in
other
front of the-
campaign?
There is in fact an
critters
owl.
cart.
There is in fact an owl bear there.
Whoa.
It is purplish brown,
Fey Lake.
and it is currently hitched to a chain, and
Although I
it
was gonna
seems
do
to
a baby
be
one.
It seems to be on almost like a watchdog sort of a creature. It has immediately stood up, and its eyes narrow, and it's kind of straining against the chain.
I'll stand behind it.
Okay, you rush behind it. It seems to pay you no heed as you go around. It has already watched you pay for goods from the various vendors that are there. It is my turn to roll con saves. Do I have any advantages?
We're carrying over from.
Yeah,
last time, right?
we're gonna
Then
use them
you
all.
have 50 something.
50 something.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna roll 5 advantages.
Delete!
Mark them down.
All right.
First is a
Oh, what's
high
my
roll of
save?
5
Oh,
plus
That's a
3,
fail.
so 8.
save is a failure.
Okay, let me get these out. So that is a failure for that guy. Next
Come fail away.
is a 13.
Failure.
Failure for that
Come
guy.
fail away.
Next is a 17.
I mean,
That's a success,
Success.
to me.
Next one is a 10. That's a failure. And the last guy is a unnatural 20. So he succeeds. All right, so 3 out of 5 ain't bad. And we didn't even get to the giants yet.
Meatloaf said that too.
30 radiant damage. They have 1 level of exhaustion, and they emit dim green light within 5 feet of themselves.
Okay,
So they can't become invisible.
the ones that pass, do they get any damage?
They do not,
Okay,
because it stays there.
got it. All right, got it. 30 damage, 1 level of exhaustion, which means they have disadvantage on ability checks.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Fireball.
It
On the
is
fire giants?
now the turn of the Goblin Market, and the people all immediately begin to flee further, kind of swarming past where you all are. They are kind of trying to fight to get out. The 4 who are in the sickening radius, I'm not rolling with advantage for them.
The big ones?
The
Civilians?
civilians. That's a 16.
That's a
Fail.
fail.
Okay.
Dead.
This one dies.
Fail away.
I'm gonna put a 1 there for the dead civilians, so
I
you
like
can
it.
remember. That is a 2. That's another death.
This is going well.
18. This one succeeds.
Oh,
Does
thank
he though?
goodness.
He only takes half damage.
No, he doesn't.
No, I know.
4. He dies. Okay, so 3 of the civilians are. Ah! They start. The red caps swing at them. There's this one dude. He's like this elderly goblin, and he just like dodging out of the way. You can't get me, Sonny! And he falls over dead.
Oh no!
Influenza got him.
A pacemaker. And an elf. Let's see what season they are. Elf number 1 is spring. A spring elf down.
Well, we are in the land of spring.
And elf number 2 is a fall elf.
So far, not
Great,
summer.
Great, great.
Okay.
What about the third one?
The guy that
That's
got
the
away.
goblin.
No, he died, didn't he?
No, he lived.
No, number 1 on the outside of the ring.
Oh, that was a goblin.
That was the old
Oh, we
goblin.
don't care about him.
Yeah.
The
well,
goblin monk.
I mean,
character.
We should.
Goblin. All right, and the others they're fleeing. They're fleeing. Yaga comes running in,
I was
and he
wondering.
takes.
Yeah, he
he
needs to
he
save
goes
some
in and then
face.
he sees the sickening radiance, and he
Dispels it.
just kind of stops. Just, what? What's that?
That was-
It's hurting the people. And he looks around, and he is this concentration?
Tis.
Yep. He is going to roll perception. That's 19. He sees that it is coming from you.
You have
Oh
like
my
a-
goodness!
you have
Now we're
like
gonna have
a-
to fight
You have
Yaga.
a straining poop face on.
He looks at you and he says, "What are you doing?" You may respond.
Concentrating.
Casualties of war?
Oh gosh. Oh my god.
Drop it now!
No.
Okay, he runs up to you and takes 5 attacks.
5 attacks. Woohoo!
It's gotta be
I'm
one
using
round
5
at least.
advantages. Actually, no, I don't need to. He's going to give himself
gonna do
advantage
saving
with
phase.
his samurai ability. That is a 27 to hit.
Shield.
Hit.
Okay, that's 15 slashing damage.
Hold on one sec.
27 to hit.
Wait 1 sec. You can keep rolling, but
Okay. That's 30 slashing damage
Total.
so far. That is 19 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, that's 45 slashing damage.
You're gonna be down.
That is 27 to hit.
Gosh.
Hits.
That's 60 slashing damage. And the last one is a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
Pansy.
You take 60 slashing damage, and he
I'm gonna use my reaction to help you.
okay.
What can you even mitigate there?
3d6?
Oh, all right. Maybe a whole attack.
Can I borrow a d? No, I'll just reroll.
So you need to make
PFAR says now
7.
action surge.
yeah. You need to make 4 Constitution saves. I presume that you already made them.
Minus 10 to damage.
Did not
All
matter.
right, 50 points.
Okay.
Wow.
How much do I heal?
10.
Or get,
You
not
50,
get hit?
50 points now instead of 60.
Great.
I mean, you're still up.
Con
Only
save.
just begun
Do I have any advantage on that?
to live. Aren't you going for
You're
Warcast?
wait.
What? That's an 11.
You have +5.
Oh.
Are you with? Is he within your aura?
Yeah, he's right there.
Yep.
Oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry.
5, 10.
He moves
15,
back. He's
20.
not.
He
He's
is
not.
20 feet away.
He's
so
not.
I have to crit fail to fail it, but I'm good.
okay. Yeah, you have a crazy high
I
con.
got 20 can,
Right.
baby.
All right. So you take 50 points of damage, and he just. What are you doing?
Trying to survive.
He looks back, and then he looks up, says, "Winky, help!" As the owlbear turns to you.
No!
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, you're killing Anthony.
Dude,
Can I-
Yaga's awareness of the situation is way off right now.
Can
I mean, you did attack
Roll the
civilians.
19 on it.
Can I
did not.
cast? Can I
They're
cast?
just too slow.
Stop.
Do you have a reaction that allows for that?
Can I talk?
Interject.
No.
Interject.
You
It-
heard-
This
you
is called
heard-
interdicting.
What would you say? Go ahead. What would you say? I'm curious.
Interrupting cow.
I don't understand.
Probably go. He's trying to help. He does this a lot though. So just give us a second.
Roll a disadvantaged persuasion.
Done. You're giving me disadvantage to lead.
I pretty much said the same
it's
thing
nat-
when I said
natural
casualty of
disadvantage.
war, didn't I?
What
I
did-
mean, I
what'd you say,
summed it up in
persuasion?
3 words.
You have advantages if
Persuasion?
you want to.
Yeah.
18.
18. He
Swings away.
does not listen to you.
It was 30. The DC was
No,
30.
It was 25.
Yeah.
Which
There's gonna be a
he,
crit
he
in
could
here.
hit.
Watch.
If I didn't roll a 5, I would have gotten it.
Ooh, that didn't. It was on a crit, but this die this that is a 26 to hit.
I don't even know what my AC is, but that hits. Yeah.
Okay, that
sure.
is
Let me cook.
that's
Shield?
10 points of slashing
None
damage,
of my
and your
shield would not have stopped
I need
any
a
of the last.
strength saving throw from you.
Dude, this just went
I have a- I have a
sideways.
nice-
This did just go sideways.
Strength
Now I have to
saving
kill
throw?
Yaga.
Ooh, I critically failed it. 3 total.
Okay, you are knocked prone,
That's excellent. Double advantage for.
and
Yaga.
the owlbear will take its bite attack against you. Ooh,
Did I take any more damage just now?
That's a
10.
25 to hit.
Can we interject?
Hit.
Okay,
Remember who the
that
true
is
enemy
20,
is?
20 points of slashing damage. Okay, and
Does the sickening radiance blocks line of sight?
no,
It
it's
doesn't say
a.
it. It's
It
radiant.
is a.
It's radiant.
That's 2 more con saves, please. Confirm you pass those.
Ooh, by 1. And by 1 again.
Okay.
You rolled
Wow.
2 twos?
He did. He did just roll 2 twos.
All right. The goblins, all of the purveyors of the shop, They all step back into their shops, and they pull what looks to be a kind of a thread that's dangling in the back of
An
each
invisible string.
of the. No, it's plain. It's there.
Just making the Taylor Swift joke.
Oh,
Forget it.
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep. It is pulled, and all the shops all just kind of furl up and disappear entirely. And so there is left garbage and detritus about, but the space here is now essentially just open grass. Winky is left. He is now unchained. And Yaga is there as the people have continued to flee.
Is number 5 in the circle ever gonna?
5 also tries to move. There's an opportunity attack,
No.
and he's cut down.
No.
I didn't do that one.
What is that guy?
That one is a.
See now why?
That is a summer elf.
Spring, summer, fall, baby.
Okay. As I noted before, the winter elves were primarily over drinking yonder. They too have fled. They have not stuck around.
All of them?
They're smart.
I'd
All
just
of
like
them.
to announce that as of right now, I am no longer hurting any civilians.
Oh, speaking of which, it's down, right?
What is down?
The sickening rating.
It is not. He maintained concentration through all 7 attacks, as I expected, since
That's
He's-
the plan, baby.
he is. I have to hit him for a whole lot of damage to actually. Little chunks like that, he's gonna pass. Okay. Now the Redcaps go, and they jump to action as you watch. They take 2 steps and kind of spring forth. They have these
The first turn, I
massive
think.
metal boots.
This is their first turn.
This is their first turn.
Yeah.
Massive metal boots on their feet, as well as these scythes of varying sizes, kind of dripping with blood. And they, the first one leaps towards you, Cacophony, because you are the closest. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
You ready to die?
No.
That's the spirit.
I'm using an advantage.
Does anybody have heat metal?
It's a good spell. You're the only one that can have it, though.
6.
6. That's a failure
Okay.
as you are knocked off
With an
of
advantage.
off of the hay bale that you were just
you delete?
I'm
enjoying
doing
this
that
dead
now.
carcass. And you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and it then takes a scythe attack against you. 2 scythe attacks with advantage because you're prone,
Son of a gun.
and that is an unnatural 20 to hit
Yeah.
and a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
And so you take 20 more points of slashing damage. The next one takes 2 steps and cuts down another civilian.
I'm glad
Alright,
Yaga's on
not
our
me.
team. Really glad
Um,
Yaga's on our team.
Dude, you got your ass kicked.
Yeah.
Cuts down another civilian.
Then he sicked his dog on you.
I don't think I'm gonna stand up. I'm just gonna keep
Stay there.
casting from where I am.
Yeah.
Ray, I need a dexterity saving throw from you. You see it coming, and so you have advantage.
Sorry, I'm on my phone, so it's a little bit harder.
A little bit harder.
11.
11. The boots, they impact you with a force that you don't expect, and it knocks you right on your can.
Holy smokes!
On your keister.
Okay?
I was too busy admiring the owl bear. I'm sorry.
You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and
Half-
now there are.
Oh, not halved.
You're not raging yet.
I am not.
And there's
raging
going to be 2 more attacks against
yet.
you.
Wait, was that at disadvantage because I'm wearing my cloak?
It's a dex save, so.
Oh, okay.
You've been hit. You've taken damage, so the cloak is not in effect.
Yeah.
So sucks to suck.
So it's
Does
20,
suck.
24 to hit on the first,
I'm gonna try to kill Yaga.
and 22 to hit on the second.
At this point, I
22 and
wouldn't
what was the
blame
first one? The other one?
24.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay, so that's 20 more points of slashing damage
How
to
do
you.
I
Okay.
click?
I need a dex save
use this?
from you, Manuel.
I will roll it. All right, so I have
Okay.
Good
that.
question.
-1.
What's that?
Is it a -1 plus your save? Right?
No, dex save is not bad, and I have then +5 on top of that. So
Dang.
yeah, so it's 20.
Oh, I turned the
21.
side
That
guy off.
succeeds. You sidestep the attack. He lands next to you and takes his 2 swipes, normal attacks. It's a 16
Do you need a pen and paper?
I might.
and a crit.
That'll hit.
So the crit is 20 points of slashing damage to you. And that is all of my red caps. We're up to Hashin.
I gotta do something about those guys. They're irritating.
I don't even know what to do now.
Chaos. It's all chaos.
To note for the screen, Celine is... what does Celine do? We're just going to deal with her right now. Celine, she...
Crit always.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually going to have to play her. You guys, this has gone a little bit differently than I anticipated.
Oh, you don't say.
I was going to have her...
But I think if it wouldn't have, the crit damage doesn't apply.
Celine's going to run over to...
So it's just a regular.
Run over to...
Hell.
Anthony, and she's gonna look up at Yaga and the owlbear, and she's gonna say, I am so sorry for whatever he's done. He is a very intelligent wizard, but he's a fool when it comes to civilians. I'm sure that he's going to assist in the problem. Well, fortunately, all the civilians around there are already dead. Can you overlook this one, please? As she tries to persuade.
Is that with disadvantage?
Yes. Someone roll a disadvantaged persuasion check
I
for
got this.
Celine.
Yeah, not me.
Add
will
plus
not.
9. She has plus 9.
12.
12.
Okay.
He
on
looks
your top
like
right.
he is pulling his sword over and getting ready to impale Anthony.
Mine clicks.
Now
Excuse
I'm
me,
on.
what?
Yep. And
Pen and paper it is.
she will reach down and she will... What does she have on her? She doesn't have any healing spells.
Celine?
Celine's a healing warlock.
No.
Yeah,
Sorcerer.
nah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Joke's on you guys.
She has no healing spells.
Did you move? Wait,
Because those were her... From her,
is it Celine's
cleric.
turn?
It is.
I have some
I'm-
healing.
What happened to
I have
everyone
some
else's
healing.
turn?
Yeah.
I'm-
so
I'm
she's,
up next.
She, yeah, it's,
get a bad
I
boys
didn't
out.
put her in the right.
Oh, sorry.
Yep,
okay.
yep. Celine,
Oh, that's up there.
she's next. She is going to utilize
Yeah, it's on the.
a thing. I think she has a magical thing.
Sanctuary.
She does not have what I thought she had.
I don't know what to do now.
She's now just a.
I'm
She's
not
a
quite sure
sorcerer
either.
cleric. Does she not have her?
Just trying to think of a way to save people.
She doesn't have. She
That's
doesn't have
the
cure
plan.
wounds.
in their face. We give up. Ha ha ha.
She doesn't have cure wounds prepared
the
or
giants?
anything.
Yeah.
I don't.
We're
Plot
with
twist.
them. Oh
She's
no.
got no healing stuff.
This is impossible.
Sounds good to me. Let's do this.
So she is going to. She's going to look up to Yaga and say, "Look, look, look!" As she turns to the red cap, going after the civilians, and she's going to cast guiding bolt, I guess, because that's what she's got prepared.
There's no
There
way
must
that's
be
right.
something more.
I'm going off her sheet here.
Or she's wrong.
She's casting it at 6th level.
She's wrong.
Holy.
I'm sorry.
What?
Second level is a 5.
She's the highest spell level she has.
Level 12
That's a 26 to hit. That is going to
That'll do
hit,
it.
and she does 5d6, rolling in D&B and Beyond. You can see the... Ooh, that's pretty good. 23
Nice.
damage to one that has already taken the radiant damage.
That's dead.
It is not dead, but it is
We're
hurting,
so weird.
hurting
Homie,
pretty
Homie
good.
don't play that.
We're dead,
Oh
don't
no,
we?
that's actually not one that has taken radiant damage. Sorry. Sorry.
P-Farts, is that a dumpster fire in the chat you put? Oh, Steve. This changed very quickly.
Very quickly.
Okay.
I'm up.
So this red cap just is looking to cut down the next civilian, and it gets obliterated in the back by a radiant bolt of energy that sizzles through the air. It is now glowing, and therefore the next attack against it is made with advantage, as it is Hashin's turn.
Okay. I run up to Yaga.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This
Alright.
was Celine there.
And I move
Yep.
over to Yaga. I look him in the eyes.
You run through the civilians that are trying to get through. Yep. And you get up to Yaga.
And I go, Sadiq. And I put my hand on his shoulder and I cast Charm Person.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And I go,
Work.
I cast it at second level, so I'm also going for Willy or Winky.
Please work.
He-
We're going
he-
for his Willy.
You
Wink.
think you heard him say Winky?
Winky.
Yep.
And I go, Sadiq, can we please focus on the enemies at hand? They are the giants.
Okay. What am I rolling?
You fail.
It's charisma.
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Wisdom.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna give myself advantage.
Samurai.
Go ahead and mark off.
I'm gonna give you disadvantage.
Mark off 2 advantages, Bree.
2
Oh,
advantages.
sorry. Yes.
So the first is for Yaga.
You need some coffee today.
That is a 14.
Meets.
So that's a success. And the owlbear. That is a 12.
Fails.
Okay. So you watch as the owlbear
Aw.
Like, nice face. I like
Yeah. Oh,
kind of
good.
turns
Finally.
and looks at
That's
the
Giants.
nearest
Oh, okay.
red cap.
Oh, good.
Okay, and it is now Cacophony's turn. You have a red cap that is kind of looming over you, even though they're rather small in stature, knocked prone. You're bleeding out of your mouth as you've been booted off of your
the
perch
heck?
and then slashed through the stomach. You're not in good shape. Not feeling good. Not good. Great.
How do you have more hit points than me?
Because she's
Like-
awesome.
Lucky rolls.
Tried really hard to get as many as I can.
She has all
She's
D10s.
not dying again.
She has all D10s. You have some 8s.
Well,
She's
we've
got
got
tough.
warlocks.
She took the tough feat.
Oh, you don't have Ranger anymore.
Well, I got rid of some spells that
Ranger
would
and
be really
Warlock, I think,
helpful
are both
right now.
D8.
That's right.
I thought,
Why don't you cast
One.
Sleep?
maybe I'm probably wrong.
Oh, Command wouldn't be
Oh.
terrible. You could command Yaga
I was
to
looking
attack the
for
bad guys.
Vampiric touch that I had and I got
Leave
rid of
Yaga
because I'd never
alone.
used it.
Wasting
But I
a whole
just
round
reach out and grab it.
Reach out and touch
trying to
face.
save
Yeah.
my
Exactly.
frail butt.
You should probably cast Spare the Dying on yourself because that's coming.
I also have 2. No, I have false life.
That'd be good
helps.
too.
And I have something else in here too.
You're just gonna be self-casting. Pa 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 pa. Go ahead and try.
I do have my own healing, remember.
All
You do.
right. Where did
we
it?
revealed this last
Poison spray.
Okay, and that has a radius effect.
Don't go
10
for
feet.
civilians.
No, for the red
Please
cap
do.
that's in my face.
15-foot
It's
cone.
10 feet.
Oh,
10
10-foot
feet.
cone?
Actually,
Oh,
you can get both
why?
of them.
So you stand up.
Oh yes, I'll stand up.
Okay, you stand up, and you focus on the red cap. Unfortunately, you cannot. You can only get the one here.
Yeah, that's all I'm.
Okay, so I need to make a con save.
Yes.
Okay, I am rolling straight. That is a 19 on the die. Sorry.
Yeah. 16.
So that was your cantrip action. You've used half of your movement to stand up. Are you seeking to go any further?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Nice.
I mean, both directions are not looking so great. So.
It's true.
Hmm.
I will
Our whole squad's
note
back is turned to
for
the
for the interested parties that the giants have not gone yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I
and
know.
you are presently the closest target. Just noting that, just throwing that out there.
Bree,
Move right to the edge of the radiance.
Run away. We won't blame you.
Yeah, maybe I'll go into the middle of that crowd of civilians over there, the 9 and 4.
Nice
I'll go hide
fireball.
behind 9 and 4.
That's a
Nice.
strategy.
Nice fireball right there.
You're going over.
Yeah, I'm
here.
gonna hang out by
Okay,
them.
you have 15 feet of movement.
As close as I can.
That's as close as you can get.
Alright.
This red cap did use its opportunity attack against this civilian, so you get away without an opportunity attack.
Nice.
All right.
Is it my turn yet?
It is now Ray's turn.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, Ray's gonna stand up.
Ray stands up. That's half your movement.
Yep, and then she's gonna.
Little bunny foo-foo this thing.
Yeah.
No, she's gonna run closest to the giants.
Interesting.
Okay. You get an
In a rage?
opportunity attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Rage. Sorry.
That is
Yay!
a 18 to hit,
That misses.
and you rage and run into the radiance. I need
No, not all the way. Just kind of more towards the middle of it. Not all the way in the radiant. Sickening.
You're stopping outside of the radiance.
Oh, it's a fog, right? So I know what it is.
You do. It's
Yeah.
It's visible.
Yeah. I would like to go closer to the spider, please. More in
Here.
the middle. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. Pick on someone your own size, you monsters! And Ray is going to create water over the fire giant's head
Boom.
and let it rain on them.
Make it rain.
Okay. So
I don't
I
have to
will-
roll to create water typically, but I don't know if it's an attack.
yeah, this is your action, but it
Yes.
is going to serve to essentially to taunt them into seeking to attack you,
No, I want to put out their fire.
which yes, this
Okay.
is
Character's notes section are her bonus spells. Probably where her healing spells are.
Is she? She's on.
Next turn.
okay.
Let's do
Got it.
race.
Yes.
Let's get ready to
Got it.
mess these guys up.
You got it, Ray.
So the rain comes pouring down, and the flood comes up. Their hair is extinguished as the deluge is released, and I am. Ooh, there's a 1. There's a 2.
Oh,
what
I
just
could have
happened?
used those.
There's an 8. All 3 of their eyes fixate on you.
I like it.
Yaga,
It
remember
worked.
who the true enemy is.
This wizard! As he's about to impale him.
Do I get to roll a persuasion?
Gun.
Sure. Roll persuasion.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
I mean, they are giants.
Do I have to delete it or is it a?
No, this is
okay.
naturally.
Naturally disadvantaged.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're both the same.
As
He's
for a
got-
goblin, nicely asked the wizard to stop, and he said these are just casualties of war, which was an unacceptable answer for a goblin.
6.
6. All right.
Some people can't
it
handle
is-
the truth.
It
You need to
is-
have ears to hear.
It is now Manny's turn.
As you're indiscriminately murdering people. It's not my fault they were there.
It's not.
You just can't see it. You're blind.
I'm justified.
I'm justified.
Manny's gonna cast
It's not
commands
sanctified.
at first level to the, and he's gonna say
come later.
swim to the guy in front of him.
Swim to the guy right in front of him here.
Yeah,
Okay. I
wisdom
am
save.
going to roll wisdom save, just making it straight. That is a 5 on the die.
Okay.
You told him to go swim?
Okay. So he has been.
Dive to the bottom. Don't come up till you touch it.
He's been. You can give him one word command, so he's been commanded. Okay. Are you doing anything further?
He'll move. He'll move down south and closer to the sickening radiance.
South.
Not gonna lie, I thought we were
Like
top or
here.
Yep.
This one.
Okay. And that is just on the outside of
We
the
could have.
sickening radiance.
Okay.
All right. Very good. I don't know how to do the bot deleting thing.
Me neither.
I don't know either. That was
Um,
always Carissa.
Oh, I can do it.
Okay.
Con saves.
Yes, con saves for the Giants. Rolling with advantage. So please mark off 3 more. Giant number 1. That is a 18.
Success.
Giant number 2. That is a 19 on the die. Giant number 3, the largest of the 3. That is a 15.
Fail.
Failure. So he takes a
What's that
level
big
of
green
exhaustion
one?
and 30 points of radiant damage.
The big green, the big green guy?
What green one?
Right. They all
That might
rush
be a giant.
forth.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
3 giants.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a metal plate.
Yeah. I was afraid they were gonna go after you, still cacophony.
That's why I'm
Still listen, they were.
Never know.
Just people always
Yeah, how did
target
they
the bird.
Let's see if I survive, guys.
Okay. The first
boy.
2 rush out, and they
Yeah,
run
yeah.
right through the spider. They just trample it. And the fire kind of kicks up and ignites their hair once more.
Okay, yeah.
And they surround you.
Yeah.
And they get into these flanking positions. They are currently outside of the radius. They get into flanking position around you, and the first 2 giants.
Maybe they just want to talk.
Actually,
Maybe.
Yes.
the first one just goes to kind of bash into you. I need a strength saving throw.
Is this at disadvantage?
It is no. It's you actually have advantage because you're raging.
No, I meant disadvantage for the. Oh, strength saving. Sorry.
Yep,
Sorry.
strength
The end
save.
of it, Peach.
Yep. Come on. This is so annoying. Sorry, guys. My tablet died. Okay. 29!
That's,
30. I get a +1.
that
Nice.
succeeds. The second also runs into you, so
What
you
if
can
you
make
failed?
another.
I'd be sad.
Like a 30 failed.
16?
That fails.
Ooh.
You are knocked prone, and they all now have advantage against
Ouch,
you.
disadvantage. Or normal because of my cloak.
That is correct. So the first attack, giant number 1, that is a 13.
Fail.
Second attack, that's a 22.
Hits.
Okay, that is 20 slashing damage and
Halved?
10 fire damage, so 20 total damage to you.
Okay. Was that halved and everything? The slashing?
Yeah, it would be 20 halved 10, so 10 and 10, so 20 total.
Okay.
Okay. Next attack is with advantage now that you've been hit.
Correct.
That is 21
That hits.
and 28.
See if I have
Hits.
an idea.
Okay. That is now
Do it.
60.
I don't know.
No, 20 and 20 is 40. Had the 20 plus 20, so 40 more damage to you.
This is the lowest I've been in a very long time.
And
I
the
can get away.
the largest kind of he's got a halberd. The first 2 had swords that
helps.
slash
I get
at you
advantage
on the ground.
on all my spells.
The largest has a halberd. He's about 15 feet away from you. He kind of twirls it around, and it's got a flaming blade on it. As he arcs it over his head, his hair ignites as his fury fuels his attack, and he makes the attack against you.
Who's this? The third one?
That's this
Yep.
one here.
Yep.
That is a 20 to hit.
That meets.
Okay, and so this is halved.
Oh, we're playing with that one?
Yep,
Okay.
so it's 5 slashing damage
Okay.
and 5 fire damage, so 10
10.
total. The next is a 25 to hit. So that is 20 more damage to you.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And the third from this guy is a 29, and you hear him kind of utter a 3-word Fiskoosh, as almost like a Skyrim kind of like, yeah, like a
Is it a spell?
it is a spell. Are you countering it?
I am.
Okay. If this is a smite. And
Interesting.
and so I'm counting for purposes of counterspell. And this is precedent because we haven't had a paladin at this table before. So just so you know, I can counterspell your smites.
Okay.
Okay? So,
Oh, his feature smites.
if they're using spell slots.
Can you counterspell mine?
Gotcha.
Yours don't use. If you use spell slots, then yes.
Oh, because I have the Eldritch Smite. It's
Correct.
a natural.
Right.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's still a spell slot.
No, the Eldritch ones are like a ability.
It's an ability that it
Does the
Depletes
counter
the
take
spell
place?
slot.
it is, but it's an
it
ability.
does.
I don't.
This was
I
lower
can
than
cast
third
it.
level,
this one.
so
It's slightly
it
different.
succeeds.
Now I can cast like
No!
Brandishing Smite, which would be a complete
yeah.
So
Spell.
from
I
your
gross
back,
out a no.
from your back, you hear the reverberation
Don't fight
of
it.
magical
Let it be.
utterance, and you kind of
Blame it on spell.
Does anyone have to
you counter the spell. Jaga sees that, and he gets a slightly confused look on his face as he glances over as he's readying his attack. Perhaps you'll have a opportunity to sway him.
I'm gonna ignore him. So there.
In fact, Anthony, that is the end of his turn.
Ray utters a curse about how she's better than them in Celestial.
In Celestial.
What's it sound like?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's
It's something about how dare these stand up to her, the storm giant.
I don't want to hear it in English. I
Yeah,
wanna
he wants to
it
hear
in
Celestial.
Speak in
they,
cursive,
They
please.
don't understand Celestial, so it just goes over their heads.
I
Anthony,
understand it though.
You do. Anthony, it is your
Yes.
turn.
Okay, I am going to.
I think Celestial sounds like Sim.
I'm going to. Probably gonna use that Steel Wind
Probably.
Strike.
We need a
Is that the one we
need
talked
a
about?
different plan.
Close to it anyway.
We need a different plan.
The plan's out the window.
Uh,
It's
I'm
make sure
going
Anthony
to
survives and then
blow
go kill things.
everything I
No,
got.
they
All right, I'm gonna use my Arcane Abeyance,
What?
and I'm gonna
had
cast
166, and there's 3
Focus, focus.
what's the shadow? Oh yeah, these guys can take psychic damage, maybe. I hate everything we've done this whole campaign. Every single thing is immune to all my damage. Okay, that's fine. I will. I'll cast the sword thing. And use,
Wind strike,
No, Shadow Blade.
shadow blade. Okay.
Have the Shadow Blade.
So that's your action.
I will. No, that's a bonus action.
Okay, thank you.
I will stand.
You stand.
I will look at Yaga and hold my finger up and start moving 15 feet towards the enemies. All the way towards them.
Roll persuasion. With
Finger
with
persuasion.
disadvantage.
Cackles asks, can
Son of a
Celine
pup.
twin his spell using the sorcerer's sash she just got?
It does not. It is not targeting an enemy, so no.
I don't know what my persuasion is.
I mean, it's a
Ten.
self spell.
Yeah.
Oh, disadvantage? I'm just gonna be worse.
Cackles, if we had to attune, we didn't
8.
have time.
8.
Mhm.
He looks at you, and he lets you slip past.
All right.
No, you rolled an 8 with the second one,
I did.
and then he's like swings at
Go ahead,
He got
stab.
your butt cheek.
you.
He
Ten-
thinks
10,
you'll get
10
away.
would have been enough, but 8. He makes his attack, and that is a 28 to hit. So you take
Goodness.
15 more slashing damage as you walk closer to them. I take it.
Yeah, I want to actually move towards them, so through Celine and Hashin. I'm gonna be standing next to the giant.
Dude,
with
you're
the-
gonna die.
with a big sword.
This one.
I'm gonna die anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll use my Arcane Abeyance, and I will attack the 3 big guys, and the 2 little guys there.
Okay. So 3 and 2.
Yes. Now, what takes place is I flourish my weapon. That's all I do. I choose those 5 creatures, and I make a melee spell attack against each target.
Okay.
All right. Do I have any advantages? I think I do, actually.
You do.
I'm using all of them.
Okay.
You
please.
have 20-something.
So please, are you? Which order are you going in so I can?
I am standing next to the big one, so that guy first.
Okay. Very good.
And that is a plus my spell save thing attack. 9. 24.
Hits.
Now I will turn into a puff of radiance and attack the clockwise rotated little guy. Yep. Come on, baby. That's a 25.
Hits.
Oh, baby, let my
And
fire.
clockwise the big guy.
Behind him as you take your slash.
23.
Hits.
Yes. Clockwise big guy.
I presume you're staying
20?
outside of the.
I don't
your-
think that I move through anything.
But when you appear, you're
Yeah.
staying outside
Yeah,
of your
correct.
radiance.
Yes.
20 meets,
Good. And then the last little guy.
and you pivot and reappear next to him.
And that's a 28.
All 5 hit. And so you all watch as the Shadow Blade emits. He kind of just deliberately walks, and with a slash, Yaga gouges his back. Anthony just as the blood is just dripping down from him. He looks back at Yaga as if to say, like, I told you so. And then you just watch him just 5 slashes like a shadow. You've never seen him do this before. And Yaga just like kind of gives a, oh crap, what was that look? As he slices through all 5 of these guys, one after another, doing,
Can they take psychic damage, the big guys?
all of them take psychic damage.
That's brilliant.
Yep.
Did you call your move brilliant?
Yes.
Brilliant!
All right.
So, large guy number 1.
Oh, you want me to roll it for each then?
Well, just whatever
Okay.
it was. This is going to be the same damage for all of them. Yep.
Unless you rolled poorly.
45 damage to each one. And that is all I can do. Sorry, I didn't do more.
That is a very good spell. And
Steve.
Yes. Huh? Oh, if you, yeah, sure. When are you?
this one gets chopped in half.
Yes.
And is down and dead.
Aw. I want to see him swim.
Is that a red cap?
Yeah.
The one at the top?
Oh, we
The
got
one
one
that
of
was
those
told,
out of
the
the
one that
way.
was told to swim.
Too bad
Both
that's
little ones
not
should be dead, right?
really helping our problem here.
And this
No,
one also died.
Yay!
Both red caps go down.
Okay.
Oh,
They're more
does
of a
force
nuisance.
damage do any different damage to them? There's, there's
I
a mixture
got
of
it.
psychic and force.
Yay!
They both seem they take the full damage.
Perfect.
Yep.
Good.
As with the gust of wind that goes through and the apparate, disapparate, apparate, disapparate that he goes through, at the end of it, Anthony is kind of breathing heavy with the blood that is just dripping out of him, and he ends his last swing kind of looking at Yaga, his shadow blade exposed.
As I die.
Yaga with his blade exposed as he kind of stands upright, and the 2 halves of each of the red caps just slide in half.
Yes.
As Yaga kind of looks at you, and his gaze goes to the giant
Finally.
as
As
he,
this, and at the same moment, there's spurts from cuts on the giants too.
right, exactly. As he does that, Yaga turns and rushes past you and engages the giant closest, trying to
thank
keep
you.
them from the civilians. And he takes his 5 attacks. First attack is 17, that's a miss. Second attack is 25, that's a hit.
I would like to.
Third attack is a 11, that's a miss. Fourth is a 24, that's a hit. That's cocked. That's 11. Last.
You had to hit all on me and
No.
this.
So
all of
2.
them on-
Well,
two
I'm not
hits.
rolling with advantage, so.
Gotcha.
2 hits,
He
so they
hits me
take
more.
30 points of damage.
Steve, you want another one?
No, thank you.
Okay. And it is now Owlbear, Winky.
Winky.
Winky
He was charmed.
There are too many enemies with
rushes forward. Oop,
He's a good
separates
guy.
the map.
Flanking.
Is he though?
And
he's charmed.
he
Oh, that's right.
is just going to start attacking.
He doesn't want to put himself in flanking.
That's one smart owlbear.
Yeah.
That's a 23 to hit. And a 17 that misses.
The brain.
So that is 10 more points of damage to that guy. He missed with his bite, but hit with the claw. And red caps are up.
Oh, the sickening radiance is gone.
I
Except,
have another spicy.
Spice.
wait, do I have to concentrate on
Spicy.
any of those spells?
Good for you.
Thank you.
I don't think so, right? The
The sword is not.
sword's not.
Never mind, I'll keep it up.
Yep, it's
Just to piss Yaga off.
It's that's exactly what's happening.
Dude, you are
Um,
playing with fire, sir. I'm gonna start calling you Icarus.
Red cap jumps and
Spins.
smashes one of these guys, kills him.
Oh,
Swings at
boy.
the next. Misses with the first. Hits with the second. He's dead. Okay. Turns.
Okay.
Jumps.
I can't. I have
Kills the next.
Do whatever you need.
Turns and swings
Seriously?
to. I have to.
at the other.
All right, cacophony. We have
Kills
to go
another.
After those guys.
The red caps?
Yeah,
There
we
is
have
now
Super
a
red
They're
caps? I
running
know.
through people.
and
Yeah,
steps up to the last, takes a swing,
Good call.
dead.
I mean, he just killed 4 people.
I killed 3, so what?
Crazy. There's not going to be
It's
any
not
left.
that important.
This
There's
one
not
turns.
going to be any left by the time it gets to my turn.
And I need a dex save from you, Manny.
And Manuel.
That's cocked. My goodness.
Do you need an
All right,
advantage?
so that's 17.
17 succeeds.
Nice.
You again dodge out of the way. That aura, man, that bonus is clutch.
It
However, you are in flanking with the giant, and he makes his
Advantage.
2 attacks against you.
Wait, my giant,
This giant here.
it gets disadvantage.
No,
it's
you're
not attacking.
Flanking.
The other one's
That is
attacking.
The little
a
guy is.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Second attack is a crit.
That'll hit.
Second time I've critted against you. So that is
he
30
wanna smite?
points. 30 points of slashing damage to you, as the scythe finds its way through your heavy plate armor, and it just is obliterating your quads.
Okay.
You are
He's gonna have more of a
lacerated,
win.
brother, deeply. And it is now
Celine.
Celine's turn. Celine,
Put the
turns
list
to
of all her
you,
spells in the
and
chat.
she has spells in her notes.
It occurs to me.
There's healing word.
It occurs to me I could have attacked it as a reaction when it entered into my radius. I'm still getting used to playing paladin.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Nice. Down with a little.
This one has not taken
Oh.
any damage yet.
21.
21 hits.
Girl. Is this working on your sentinel?
No, I have sentinel.
Oh.
So as it jumps at you, you dodge out of the way, and with one smooth motion, you take a swipe at it and slice along its arm. It goes with that momentum, though, and just takes its 2 slices against you. So you kind of trade blows. How much damage do you do?
10.
10 points of damage. All right, very good. And Celine is going to... She just still doesn't have cure wounds. Just healing words.
This is why she has to always cast Revivify.
It's true. She's going to...
Level 5.
I'm
Yaga.
Oh, does he have reach on his weapon?
Does who?
The guy that attacked me?
The red cap does not.
Then he wouldn't have been able to attack me because he would have been pinned 10 feet out.
He didn't technically take a movement. It's a jump, so it lands
Okay.
next to you. If it was movement, I would certainly, of course, allow that.
Okay.
But it's like a leap.
Yeah, he's got to reach the end of his leap.
Easy way around it. All enemies jump at you. Awesome.
She.
We can do that too.
Well, this is like a ability that it has. It's not taking a leap movement.
But yes.
I mean, yeah, you can jump
Yeah.
as long as you have good strength, I guess. Decent
Leaping
strength.
lizards we face in the future.
Celine looks at the red cap
called
that
movement
is over here, just mowing down.
He hates paladins.
She looks at it,
Because they
and,
cast spells.
and she's going to cast Hold Monster upon it. That is
Alright.
Ooh.
that's a 5th level spell,
That's a good spell.
and it rolls a 2,
Yes.
and so it is paralyzed. All attacks against it are auto crits.
Which one?
Yo!
Good.
The one on Yaga or the one on
This one here
Manny? Oh.
is paralyzed.
Well,
Also, it's still
we'll shoot
glowing.
that one.
From the guiding bolt that it took an attack from, so the first attack against it still has advantage. All right, she is now concentrating on the Hold Monster spell,
Could she back up a little bit?
and she'll back up, and she'll yell to all of the civilians in this quadrant, like, "Come over this way! We'll protect you!"
Will we?
We
know?
hope.
I was gonna say that.
Hee-ho.
We can't even protect ourselves.
And it is now Hashin's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that's the auto crit.
Okay.
Nice.
Just gonna do that.
Yeah, go ahead and
Do I get my elven accuracy because
you
it can't
do
move?
because it is
Yeah, you
glowing
have
with
advantage.
advantage.
And because it's absorbed into my hex weapon, I already have that thing. I'm calling it
Deal.
crit. Wait, it's already. I have 2 crits. Does that count for anything?
Go ahead and are you
Smiting.
smiting it as well?
Well, it would be a 2d10 now. So no, I'm
Nobody
gonna
cares
see
about
if
these
it
civilians.
dies.
Do you know any of
Okay.
those white dice out there? No. I don't know a single one of them.
There's only a few left.
I
don't even
don't
know what
want
they
to.
look like.
I don't want to turn out like you though.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
So, all right. I'm sorry. First attack did. I gotta see what my modifier is. 19 points of damage on it.
Okay, that's the crit.
Yep.
Okay, it is still alive.
Okay. Next
As the first arrow, and you're shooting
arrow.
an actual arrow. So your new bow apparates, and it's strange because your old bow kind of incorporated in the new bow. So you're able to apparate it and disapparate it. The difference is that it now takes a physical form in your hands, and the bowstring is dual. And so if you are shooting a physical arrow, you have the actual string from the bow that it melded. And if you're shooting one of your
Apparated one,
your
it's a-
apparated
so
arrows,
that's a D8 then.
that would be a D8.
Okay, understood.
And that is the arrow that you can. Oh no, you can smite either of them.
I can.
Because
It's just a matter of one I have to track ammo and the other I
because
don't.
you've made this your Eldritch weapon. So,
Correct,
Yep.
yes.
Yep.
So, second attack.
Yes.
I'm gonna sharpshoot this one.
Okay.
Shoot it sharply.
This is no longer advantaged. The advantage is gone.
Okay.
It took its first hit.
Okay.
It is still paralyzed,
So
and
then it-
therefore you have advantage.
Correct. That one rolled out. Wait up. 19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Auto crit.
Oh, it is an auto crit.
Oh, it's not. Only if you're within 5 feet. I was.
That's
uh,
fine.
Yeah.
It still
so
hits.
It hits.
So this is. I was doing the sharpshoot with the D10.
Yep. So you have -5 plus 10.
Already did that. So
I
this
mean,
is.
you,
It's
you
18
have to
to.
roll very poorly to.
It's 18 to it naturally,
Oh, then it's dead. It had 18 hit points.
and I rolled a 5, so 23.
It is dead. Dunzo. Second
Nice.
arrow. First arrow pierces through its kind of left lower back. And blood spits out. It begins to turn to face where the arrow came from. The second just pierces right through its ear hole. It just lands on the ground in a heap.
How tiny would that ear hole have to be?
So, do I get 2 attacks? Like,
Those
or am I
are,
thinking of a fighter?
Yeah,
It's
those
been
are,
a while since we played.
those were your 2 attacks.
Okay.
Yep.
And then bonus action. I don't have too much. I am gonna start wading my way through the people towards that other red cap that's been slicing people down.
Okay. These folks these are not ones. They kind of move over to Celine, and they're just kind of crouching in terror.
That D10 too?
These 2, they run off onto the bridge, and they escape. Everything else you see here is dead civilians.
There's one D10 next to.
Yeah, it's a.
Not that one.
It's a 0.
No, the one next to Anthony.
It's a 7.
There's one. The 7.
Oh, he gets away. He lived. That one's dead.
And then can I
40% of them isn't
as a
bad.
bonus action? Can I cast Ensnaring Strike?
On the dead guy?
No, on the one that's right there.
You cast it on the thing that it hits. So no.
So okay.
Ensnaring Strike is cast upon
So then the
target.
bonus actions I have here then would be Hunter's Mark or Zephyr Strike
Correct.
this point.
Zephyr Strike would give you
or a Misty Step.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
So Ensnaring Strike works on the
gotcha.
target.
You would add it onto an attack shot.
Correct.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. All of the folks have run and are crouching by Celine, and Hashina's gone. Cacophony, you're up.
All right.
Coco Fanny.
Come on.
So, where are the red caps at this
There's
point?
one on the bridge.
So, yep. There's
Okay.
one right down
one
here,
next to Manuel.
and there's one right next to Manny, which is 10
Right.
feet to the east
Okay.
of you.
So right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go after that one, the one by Manny.
Yep.
I guess I'll do Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use my ring, which gives me an extra point, and the red cap a minus point.
Okay.
Point to what? Your hit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So you're
I
plus
think.
9.
Hold up. I just.
Give me 1 second as you're figuring this out.
A 1+ bonus to your attack and damage rolls when you attack a marked creature, and the marked creature has a -1 penalty to saving throws.
Okay, cool.
Is he
Wrong
trying
one.
to kill us so we have to use that
Ooh,
blood
if you could make the
diamond?
big guy have
Gotta
worse
be
saving
effing
throws, that would
kidding
be
me,
great.
Bree!
No, that was. I clicked the wrong thing.
Okay.
That doesn't count. Sorry.
What?
Oh, I can do that.
You totally should.
I
don't-
could.
I don't
I
know
have
if
it
you should.
somewhere down here.
We don't have a necromancer.
I have animate dead.
Although we-
Yeah, I do.
How long do they reanimate for?
They're not strong.
remember.
They're
There.
not strong though.
Yes.
Yes, but
That's
7
better.
of them.
24.
25, right? Because you're plus 9.
Oh yes.
20.
Okay. Hopefully our
25.
stream quality is improved now.
Was
I
it not
just
good?
broke my son's computer, so we're good.
Took it up, bent it over your knee. I'll buy you one tomorrow.
25.
But it's going to be a Chromebook.
So if I would say if she cast it at 5th level, hold monster, and did just target one creature, then she could twin it. If she upcasted it to a higher level to hold multiple monsters, then she could not twin it. That's how I would rule that.
25 on the red cap on Yaga. Or
Manny.
Manuel.
Manny.
25 hits.
Eldritch Blast. Do you have the kind that pushes?
I did, and then I lost Eldritch Blast, so I have to figure out my. I messed everything up. But yes, technically,
So if you had that,
I do.
it gets pushed 5 feet.
I pulled.
Oh, you pulled?
I pulled.
Oh, you don't want to do
You
that.
pulled it nearer to you?
I did.
With a 14 AC?
Then
I was always
you're not
dead.
flanking
Now
me,
you
right?
know why.
She doesn't pull. She doesn't pull.
It stays there.
8.
8 damage. All right, very good. That is against that guy. It's his second hit against him.
Do you have another? You have another.
And you have your
attack?
second attack because you are a high enough level to get 3.
Well,
blasts.
so I lowered my warlock level to a 3, so I don't know.
Oh.
if
That's
I get
okay.
that
Your
still.
overall level,
Oh,
it counts
oh,
your
okay.
overall level for your cantrip.
See, so does it
Right.
count 2?
Ah, yes. Okay.
There it is.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Another
26.
Yeah.
Bingo. Both blasts
Oh,
smash into the side of the red cap. Second one doing
another 8.
max damage on both.
Nope.
No.
No,
She's rolling her 1d10.
80% damage on both.
Yeah.
Not bad.
She's a plus
Plus
4.
4.
Yeah, yeah.
Rolling about 55% damage on
All
both.
right, all right. Let me
Pretty
retract.
bad.
That was terrible.
Yeah, not great. Not great. But I hit both, which was good.
That's
Yes.
a first.
Yeah. My favorite.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and which reminds me, let me get out the
You should change it to push.
I should.
tracker for
Oh, I hit people.
yeah.
And I did damage.
I have campaign. There it is.
I had 2 hits.
Where did I put it? Sorry, I'm trying to find the
How much damage did I do?
the the feet tracker. Where did I put that?
18 and 19. I did 18 and 19. It's 37 points off of 1,000. Can't do that math.
Well, after Cacophony, it is Ray's turn. Ray, what you doing?
Ray stands up.
Yes, she's standing. Stands up.
Blood dripping from her mouth. She spits on the ground. Oh, you're gonna get a whooping. She's gonna recklessly attack the one that she's flanking with Manny. Oh, I guess she doesn't need to recklessly attack that. She's flanking with Manny.
So you step up and. Yep.
Celine, I can use a little help here.
Very good.
Great weapons master.
Okay.
17?
Misses.
Oh gosh.
The hammer swings through the air. It parries with the sword. Your second attack.
Yeah, great weapons master.
Oh yeah.
15.
You kind of try to go with it and jab it in the stomach with the spear. It catches your hand, and in a low, kind of thick voice says, "You will die, little girl."
How much movement do I have left?
15 feet. Well, whatever half your movement speed is.
Yeah, I think it'd be
So
15.
you got up and then you move 5 feet, so I think 15 feet, right?
She is gonna move kind of like in a circle, so she's away from the other guy towards Cacophony. 15 feet.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. You leave his threatened radius. He takes an opportunity attack against you.
Disadvantage though.
That's true. That is 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, you take 10 slashing damage that's already halved and 10 fire damage. So 20 more damage.
You take damage?
Been taking damage.
Also,
Not even
you,
third
well, no, never mind. You did not hit it, so you don't take any fire damage. Okay,
Man, you got this. right?
it
far are
is
you from
now
me?
Manny's turn.
10 feet.
Manny is gonna say, "Today ends you bathing in the blood of innocence," and he's gonna attack the
Ooh,
red
I
cap.
like that.
Okay,
You say ends with him bathing in the blood, or
Ends.
oh,
This today ends your bathing in the blood of innocence. Right. Oh, it's 23.
23 hits.
Okay. So that's 13 damage.
13 damage.
Will that
Very
put him
good.
down?
Yeah, he's still up.
All right, he's gonna make that another attack.
Okay, second attack. As the tiny little red cap is trying to dodge your massive weapon, the this new kind of iron that you haven't wielded before. This iron and wood kind of halberd type weapon. It is unable to dodge out of the way, and the spikes on the end of this halberd just smash into its face and kind of leave like splinters jagging out as you pull back and go for your second attack. And
29 natural.
And almost kind of dazed, it barely even moves as you just, with one fluid motion, your body kind of spinning through the air with the halberd and kind of it's even though you're heavily armored, you are clearly adept with this weapon, even at very close range. How much more damage do you do?
5.
5 more damage. All right. Your glaive kind of twirling through the air, and you kind of land in a defensive position again, facing him as he takes the 2 blows. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay. And
you know what? I'm gonna be silly and cast bonus action cast Spirit Shroud.
Spirit Shroud.
Yeah, so I can actually kill things.
Okay. Please describe what happens.
Again, he stamps the glaive butt against the ground, and an aura of light emits from the religious symbol on his poncho.
Okay. And as this aura emits forth, you
It
all
spirals around.
kind of see these 2 auras of the sickening radiance and this shadow mist kind of overlap a little bit as the giants take their turn. The first turns and sees the
Yeah.
guard hobgoblin there, takes its 2 attacks against him. That is a 24 to hit and a 20 to hit. Both of those hit. He takes 60 points of damage. He doesn't like that very much. The second guy steps up and takes his 3 attacks.
I mean, minimally have a 7 damage on that every time. Right?
No.
6
Oh
plus
yeah,
1.
yeah, 6 plus 1. I don't know why it's minus 1.
The first attack is against Yaga.
Yes! Down with Yaga!
That is a 20 that hits. The second is
We were
against
not
Yaga.
supposed to do this.
That's a
I don't think
28.
I snicker in his ear.
That is 60
Whoa.
more points of damage, and Yaga goes down.
What? Is that the big guy attacking?
Yep.
Hold on. Ray is going to 3d6 him.
Okay.
60 damage?
That was two hits.
Oh!
Yeah, we've made a terrible
better get
mistake.
away from this guy.
Minus 12 damage.
Okay, he's still down.
Oh, good try.
It was worth a shot.
And his next attack is against Anthony.
I don't believe it.
Ooh, he's not gonna auto-crit him.
That is a 27 to hit.
I think
I
we
have
should've run
to.
away.
I have to use my chrono shift
Okay.
because I don't want to die. Yes. So he has to re-roll
All right.
as the time ticks backwards on the illusory clock.
And
His attack moves back into his hand and he strikes again with a 4.
that's a 15.
Yes. Yes. Miss.
It's a miss. And is he aware that he's been chronal shifted? Is it like...
Target must use the result of the
Deja
second
vu.
roll, but there is no.
Be more fun if they did.
There
Okay.
is nothing that says they do.
He just, as he swings and what otherwise would have been a hit, he misses and he takes it back. That is his 3rd strike. He has no other.
Survival.
Yaga is down, and it is now Anthony's turn.
Yes. I will immediately, upon the second miss, cast Vortex Warp on the big guy.
Okay.
And so that is a Yowza. Con save again.
Please describe what happens.
You can choose to fail if you'd like. It says that in the description.
All right. Con, there.
The clock that appears just faintly rolls back and then starts ticking forward, and then it will.
Ooh. Here. had a
I would
feeling
like
that
to
was
chrono
going to
shift that
happen.
spill as well,
Okay. It never
Thank
even
you.
happened.
and then
How many computers have you
and
spilled
it just
on?
Not enough.
it disappears slightly and
Um,
appears in a different location.
This
Okay.
is the third.
Please mark off an advantage. I'm going to use an
Okay.
advantage. He has
Blue
plus-
box's rating.
He has +6. That's a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Thank you for the raid.
I will
Blue
use
box.
chrono shift again as
Okay.
my reaction.
I am not going to use an advantage. I'm going to roll it straight.
You're not allowed to anyway.
Yep.
And
That
yours
is a 16.
fail. Yes. And then as the clock shifts, a radiant whirlwind goes from the ground up to above his head, and then drops to the ground as he disappears, and he ends up in the far side of the radiance, and he needs to make a con save.
Ooh, that's dirty.
It is, isn't it?
That's dirty. Okay, con save. That's a 13. He fails.
Yes, he does.
So that's 30 more damage.
and an exhaustion.
Okay. Wow, that's good.
Now, I don't know if he can be in that spot. He might have to be closer one moment.
So he
Oh.
now has half. His speed is halved.
Yeah, he can be there.
Okay. Whew. Okay.
Tactical damage. And I will run.
Where are you going?
Behind Celine. I cower behind
Okay.
her.
Run. He already used his opportunity attack. He did not. He takes a swing at you.
Oh no!
Wait, I hit it, so it's disadvantage, and then he gets resistance to the damage.
You did. I'm going to use an advantage to make it even, so please mark one off.
Delete.
That is a 21 to hit.
Shield! Oh, I already used my reaction. No.
Shield on him.
Hits.
All right, that is 30 points of damage to you.
my
Is that with the
goodness.
resistance?
Halved to 15.
Oh, I'm alive. Barely.
I used my D6 already.
This is how
And-
I move back to Celine.
And you run. Do you stand in front of the civilians
I do with the Shadow Blade.
with the Shadow Blade?
Oh, that's good.
All right.
And my skin's falling off
Gross.
my body right now.
Dude, what?
All right,
What
I'm out of
happened?
I say I'm out of this fight.
Okay.
Right.
It is now the Red Cap's turn.
Yep.
He turns to
believe he's
you,
still up.
Hasheen, and he said, "All these dead ones." As it jumps at you, and need you to make a death save. Or Dex save.
Premonition, huh? Oh, there's still one of those guys left.
2 of them.
Blue Box, thank you for the raid. We really
Crazy.
appreciate you guys. You're amazing.
right.
And all of the Blue Boxians who
Do
are here.
Always raid during a TPK?
They tend to.
Like, isn't that like their curse or something? Or
Pretty
is it
close.
not a curse?
21.
21. That
Planned all along.
succeeds.
We're not down yet.
So you do not take the metal boot to the gut
Nice.
that was aimed at you, but it lands and takes 2 attacks. Please mark off 2 advantages. And that is a 19.
I'm pretty tapped.
Shield.
Shield.
I have no more
Yes.
chrono
Okay.
shifts.
And second attack is a... Ooh, that's much better. 26, which I believe still hits.
Yeah.
Yep. So that is 15 points of slashing damage. I'm sorry, 10 points of slashing damage.
It's not so
That
bad.
that is its turn. The second red cap shifts towards Cacophony and takes its 3 attacks against you. How many advantages do I have left?
A lot.
At least
Over 40.
something.
Over 40.
Still over 40. Mark off 3 others, please.
No.
First attack against you
I can't even help
is
you.
a 22.
He's gonna ignore me.
22?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's 10 points of slashing damage.
Wow.
Second attack against you
Clearly.
You're okay.
is a 25.
You got big
right.
metal
Do you have
plates
shield?
on you, dude.
It wouldn't matter.
25.
I don't.
That's-
And yeah, that hits.
10 more slashing damage against you. And
An egg falls out.
An egg. Yeah.
going to make an attack against you, Manny. This is flanking, so it doesn't need to use an advantage. It just actually add one of those back.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Undelete.
That is a 24.
Hits.
Okay, that's 10 slashing damage to you. All right, and it is now Winky's turn.
Come on, Winkle Boss.
Who's Winky?
The owlbear.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Winky will look down and see Yaga, and he'll kind of move his body back and step in front.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh, I guess I could have saved him.
And
I
and we'll take 2 attacks,
Great spell right
claw
now.
and bite
Yeah.
at the giant. First attack is cocked. Is a unnatural 20 that meets, so he takes 5 damage, and the bite is a 24. That's good. That's 20 damage.
Nice. Keep it up, boy.
All right. That giant is got skin rent from it. The owlbear does take 10 points of fire damage from each of those melee attacks. Total. So it's 5 apiece, 10 total.
Maybe we don't have that
He
suit.
clearly doesn't like that, but is seeking to defend the Goblin Market. It is now Celine's turn.
Can she cast Healing Word on Yaga? Is that even worth it?
I have.
I
something
asked her
can
Yeah.
use.
specifically that I
He'll be
needed
alive
help.
at least.
Okay, she will cast Healing Word on Yaga.
Wait, I changed my mind. Nope.
It's a bonus action. That is her.
Cure wounds right on me. I'm right next to her.
She doesn't have Cure Wounds.
I specifically asked her for help.
Oh, you did?
That's
did.
true.
Okay.
Are you low?
Here's
That
what
was the
she
first-
does not cast Healing Word.
She's dangerously low.
She is going
Worse than
to
5?
cast
I asked
Aid.
for help.
She's going to cast Aid.
Oh, snap.
Does aid stack?
Aid. She's going to cast this at 2nd level.
No. The results of the
Uh,
same spell.
You each
override
get
the
5
previous
hit
one.
points. You, and Yaga.
I can take a quarter of a hit.
Wait,
Okay.
me or Ray?
Raytheon.
Ray. She asked for help.
Yes.
Yaga's alive.
Okay. That is her action. And
That's a good cast.
bonus action, she is going to no, she can't. Never mind.
Although the healing
It is
still
now
well.
Hashin's turn.
The max health. Reset. But the
I'm
healing
going
is still
to
gone.
yell out loud. We probably need to run.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern on those 2. I'm going to angle it in such a way that only they're in it.
So Ray is even with the giant, so she is. So the way that it works, the pattern, you can either get both of them with Ray or one of them without Ray.
I can't angle it the other way.
It does
Like
not.
that?
No, because it's a right angle. So the way that they are is on a square grid. That's the way it works. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to run. If Ray falls prey to this slapper,
Oh, okay.
Is that a wisdom
That's
save?
an action, though.
I understand. Wisdom save.
What are you doing?
I'm casting Hypnotic Pattern
Oh,
Is she within
how
5
are you
feet of me?
casting it?
so that the 2 giants are in it.
Okay, so then Ray, you need to do it as well.
Is she within 5 feet of me?
Somebody
I
slap
got
her.
it. If
Yes.
Ray doesn't run, slap her. That's what.
Correct.
If she falls prey. Is she within 5 feet of me? I can't really see.
That's like 10.
She is not within 5 feet of you.
But you have a pike.
No, that doesn't matter.
Okay. Please
save.
mark off 2
Oh,
advantages.
crit!
Good job.
You
Nice.
roll with disadvantage.
Wait, but I rolled first before you called it. We have played specifically that if we don't call it and you already roll.
Disadvantage.
Just roll it. You'll do it again. You'll beat him.
Oh,
I think he
Another
wants to kill
crit.
you.
You got it.
No.
Okay, Ray is hypnotized. Mark off 3.
Do you need an
Um,
advantage?
That is a 10
Fail.
Do we have it in the advantage?
and a 19.
pass.
I can give you one of mine. I don't
So
mind.
he is.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's within 10 feet of me. Add 5 to that roll.
I don't think it matters.
What'd you get?
14
Nope.
with added 5.
It's fine.
All right. So hypnotized and
I rolled
hypnotized.
before
I like it.
called
All right.
And I am going to. I'm going to start running.
Okay. Where are you running?
I'm gonna go towards the bridge that we came in.
Okay. You start running through the
Dead bodies.
field of dead bodies.
Yep.
The
I will take the opportunity attack.
opportunity attack is taken.
My shield is still on me till the end of my turn.
That is correct. That's a 24.
I won.
Okay. Sentinel keeps you in your spot.
Oh no.
Okay. Sure.
These are.
Yeah.
Assassin
Yeah.
red
Yeah. Yeah. These red caps have sentinel. All right.
Yep.
I like it.
Okay.
It's 10 points of slashing damage, and it is now Cacophony's turn.
Do I need to
Bring on the big
roll
guns.
concentration?
So are we
Yes,
running?
hypnotic pattern.
Or am I
concentration.
attacking?
Then
He's
yes.
running.
Just gotta be.
I'm not running.
Okay.
If I cast remove curse on Ray, would she not be hypnotized anymore?
You
Would that-
literally just have
not
to
a-
slap her
Yep.
or shake
Oh,
her.
okay.
Poke her in the shoulder.
Then I'll do that.
Okay. You walk up to Ray,
Taking it.
take an opportunity attack, and that's a 25.
And you can't
stay in
move.
spot. Take 10 slashing damage.
All right.
That was my turn.
So that's your
Sure.
movement. You still can do an
Oh,
action.
okay.
Shoot her.
Oh, like the first one it is?
Throw something at her.
The one that's hypnotized?
No, I mean, should I do it on Ray? No. Dispel me.
Oh. No, she just needs pushed.
All right.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but
cast
I don't want to.
Aura of Vitality and try and give her some HP.
You already used this reaction, so you can just rotate around.
I'm giving you
That's
some
right.
help.
He doesn't have it.
Right.
30-foot radius, but she's within that, right? She's definitely within 30 feet.
So what are you casting?
Aura vitality.
Aura of Vitality.
Aura of Vitality. Yep. All of your allies are well. Yep. Everyone is within 30 feet. So you can choose one person to give 2d6 to, I believe.
Yeah. So I'm giving you 2d6. Thank you. HP.
Okay, and you are now concentrating on Aura of
Are you
Vitality.
rolling it, or
You gotta roll it.
That's a great spell.
I have to roll it, or do
You roll.
you want to roll?
You got this. Average. Slightly above average.
All right.
Okay,
7.
very good. 7 points of healing, and you're
Not
concentrating
much,
on the
but
spell.
it's something.
And
Don't have
It's a
much.
great spell.
Ray, it is your turn.
You're hypnotized.
You're hypnotized. Is there a save on the turn, or are they
Nope.
just
Nope.
forever hypnotized? Okay, that's your turn. Manny.
I'm gonna go over to Ray and shake her.
Okay, use your action to shake her awake.
What?
She is no longer hypnotized.
That's good.
Am I within 10 feet? No, I have no action. Let's see. I don't have many bonus actions, unfortunately.
Please remind me of your passive perception.
My passive perception is 18.
Okay.
Should probably look at like if they're wearing any emblems or something.
And that's the end of
At
my
this
turn.
point, I mean, they're finally
Okay.
up on us, so
You do have Spirit Shroud, right?
it gives us
Oh,
a
I did it
chance to
already. But it stays up,
actually. Well, the
Yeah.
one's hypnotized, so it gives us a chance to actually look at them.
Swan moves up and uses
That's a good
his
point.
action
Wait
to...
1 sec. The big boss has to make a con save. Because he's in the radiant at the start of his turn.
Okay, when I get to him, I will
Oh,
do
sorry.
that. Yep. He moves up and shakes his friend awake. That
there goes
is
that.
his action.
Right.
This guy is now awake, so he turns
No.
and he will
I
swing at Ray.
I stick
At
my tongue out at him.
disadvantage. Disadvantage.
Yep. I'm
He's
gonna
taunting.
use an advantage to even it out.
Okay.
That is an 18 on the die, so
Miss.
29.
Oh, that hits.
And now the next two have, so that's
He's a tough guy.
20 total damage to you between the slashing and the fire.
Okay.
Next attack is a 24.
Hold on. Give me a second. This got messed up.
So that hits. That's 20 more damage. And
So I'm down with that one. However, I have
I
a
tried.
fancy. If I
Indomitable
go
will.
down.
Features. Enduring.
If I drop to 0 while you're raging, and don't die, you can make a DC 10 con saving throw. If you succeed, you drop to 1 hit point instead, which he has more attacks, so he's probably just gonna die me again.
Goodness,
But I'll
those-
do it.
make your con save.
Yep,
It's
yep,
not a death fail, or two
Okay.
death fails.
That's true.
yep. And so that's 20, so I pass.
Okay, third
So I-
attack.
I have 1 hit point.
That is 23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and Ray is knocked unconscious as the 3 sword attacks each find their mark. She is sliced down as the fiery hair ignites, and in Giant, the last words you hear are weak.
Oh.
Challenge not able to be accepted.
Okay,
you don't hear it.
Meanwhile, big guy needs to make a con save.
Yeah.
I'm using an advantage. That is a 19.
That passes.
Okay. And now he can move. What is his
Half speed, right?
Half speed.
Is that second level exhaustion is half speed?
It is. Okay, so he can go 30 feet.
He's not gonna get out of the.
Oh, yeah,
speed
60.
radius.
Oh, he's gonna dash.
Yes, he's gonna dash.
Sneaky little punk.
Well, I guess it's time to eat a
But
brownie.
he's still not gonna get out of it. Unless it goes south, I guess. Yeah.
The enemies are always
Okay,
as smart
so
as
he is
man.
out of the radius,
Oh,
but he's at half movement.
shucks.
Okay. It is now.
Nice.
As he is rushing out of the radius, you see him kind of like shaking his head as he emerges from the ray of sickness, this radiance of sickness that's there.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
25.
25. As he's shaking his head and he is kind of getting out of the radiance, you see a glowing blue rune on the back of his neck.
Ooh. Blue?
Blue.
Interesting. Interesting. What does it? Do I recognize it at all?
From this distance, the only reason why you saw it is because of the glow.
Okay.
But it is your abilities in how the arcane works would note that it's
Is it being activated?
it seems to be active.
Oh, if I can counter it, I would try.
So you would have to with a roll an Arcana check.
Ooh, that's one of my things here.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, magical items. Is this a magical item?
His neck is not a magical item.
It
21.
looks magical.
21.
Yeah.
You get the sense that this has been active and would need to be dispelled.
I won't be doing that. Okay. Don't you have to touch for dispel?
No.
No.
120 feet? What?
Yeah, there's a range on it.
Do that?
120
Which one is
feet.
it?
All of
The-
them, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're probably right.
This one is
but
what
that
you
one's
see.
where we see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, do I have dispel magic? Oh, I do.
All right.
Nice.
That is
Oh, now it's
the
my turn.
giant's turn. It is now your turn, Anthony.
You don't have to spell name.
What I just told was I just told what to do?
Yeah.
I pretty much have to. Then.
Yeah.
You pretty much have to.
So intrigued by this, I know I have this red dragon tattoo on my back, but it hasn't lit up yet. And so I recognize a runic engraving or embellishment on this guy's neck, and I will cast the dispel magic on him and try to.
Oh, that's
Only if Celine doesn't have to attune to the item she has.
Let me look at her inventory. the sash of sorceress synergy does require
Totally,
attunement.
yeah, totally.
That's right.
All right, so the clue given to me by the DM is going to be acted upon, and I will try to
Okay.
dispel that.
At what level are you casting your dispel magic?
Well, I have all kinds of levels, but it's going to be. Is there a roll for higher? Yeah, I'm gonna do third, regular.
Third level?
Yep.
Okay, it is a higher level than a third level, so I need you to roll and add your our magic bonus. I forget what it's called.
Spellcasting.
Spellcasting ability modifier.
What does it look like when you do this?
Oh, I want it to. I don't know if you've ever seen Doctor Who when the phone booth's flying through space in the intro, but there's like clock whirlwinds that go through. I want that to come towards me.
Helix.
So I dispel it, and the magic does that
Draws
towards
out of
me.
it.
Okay.
Does Manny see that?
I have the lucky feat. I'm gonna use that.
Ooh.
That was bad.
Oh no!
I have to keep this one, and it is going to be an 11. So that means a level 1 spell will be dispelled.
11 is not high enough.
Do I see it?
You roll perception.
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be able to act on it. But 16 plus
So that was a free
plus
cast.
8.
Let's say you see this magical exchange. Do you know
Dispel magic.
dispel magic?
Yep.
Then you would get the sense, even though there's a unique kind of time quality to the casting, you get the feeling of the spell that was cast. You hear the incantation uttered, and while your magic is more divine in source, you are able to put together that he was seeking to dispel something over there. What was your total perception?
My total, it was 16 plus 8, so 14. 24.
So as you kind of see this and look, you do see as he's shaking his head, this same sort of bluish glow on the back of his neck.
Okay.
And then I will. There's nothing there. There's no tents right there, right? So
There's
no.
tables for-
So I'm leading the civilians further away. So
Okay, so you kind
if
of
that's half speed or whatever.
Yep, you kind of back them up
Yeah, I'm about to be
to
blowed up.
as far back as you can go. Yep. All right, very good. And it is now the Red Cap's turn. The first. Do I need distance to do this? He goes to kick you in the balls, Hasheen.
Oh,
I need you
snap.
to make a dex save.
Good thing he's a dark elf. He ain't got no nuts.
Right. Dex
Dex.
15.
15 fails.
Oh no.
You get crushed in the junk.
You're a uni nut now.
In the grundles, if you will.
That's not good.
You get 20 points of
Wow.
crushing damage,
Oh, crush.
and he
20
takes his next 2 attacks against
You
you.
have disadvantage of all impregnancy rolls.
That's not good. That's a 13
Miss.
and a 25. So 10 more slashing damage
Oh.
to you. And Cacophony. I need a dex save from you as he goes to boot you. This is the next. This is this one
Different
now.
guy, yeah.
Second
Ooh,
one.
that was a crit.
You
Nice.
I go from
succeed.
2s and 3s.
You
To
succeed.
20s.
And you've seen this now. You dodge out of the way. You don't catch the boot. He takes his 2 attacks. One against you, Manny.
Dude, these little guys
That
are
is
annoying.
an 18.
They're really annoying.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, and one against you. That's a 14.
Doesn't hit.
Meats.
Oh.
Okay, half damage, so it's 5 points of damage to you. Okay, it is
How are we gonna
now.
survive this?
We have to.
We have to
get out of
carry
here.
her.
It
Are you
is.
down?
I will.
She's down.
It is now Celine's turn.
You tricked me into dispelling instead of healing.
Celine. Celine, what is Celine gonna
This is a
do?
great battle. I like this battle.
Celine has counterspell. She does not have dispel magic.
Wait, I have spare the dying.
I twin. My name is Selena. I twin whatever damage spell I can at the highest level I can at the two standing next to Ray. Go.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yes. Screw the
'Kay.
healing. They're just gonna get knocked down again.
Fifth level twinned guiding
we
bolt.
should get out of here, though.
Fifth level twinned guiding bolt
I do
on
not
these
wanna
two
lose.
right here.
Oh, you can die. I'm gonna run.
I
Okay.
also don't want to die.
First attack against big guy. That is a 23. That hits. Second attack. That's a 17. That misses. So he misses. He takes 8d6. It's a fireball
Ooh, nice.
of radiant damage. That's on D&D Beyond for 35 points
Nice.
of damage. And that guy is looking rough.
Yes.
As his body blisters over as the radiant light smashes into him. He is irradiated, so the next attack against him has advantage. And he's at the end now. And it is now Hashin's turn. Hashin, you see that Ray is down, and there are two giants looming over her. Do you speak giant?
No.
Okay. They muttered
do,
something to her and kind of chuckled, and but you didn't really pay attention because there is a red cap that is assaulting you.
I have a question. When was Yaga in the turn order?
Yaga would have been.
He's alive.
He stands up. Okay, this happened. We'll do this before Hashin goes.
Okay.
So this would make a
Time to
difference.
think.
Winky takes an attack with advantage against the giant.
Winky.
He's gonna take his bite attack.
Oh, wee willy winky.
That's a 20. That meets.
Yes.
And so he takes 10 points of damage, and rips a giant hunk of flesh out of his side, and goes to kind of claw him down the throat, which is kind of exposed. Makes the attack. That is a 18. That does not hit. Yaga steps up and takes his 5 attacks.
Oh my gosh.
First attack
Freaking samurai.
is an 18. That misses. Second attack is a 20. That meets. And that's half damage. So he takes 7 points of damage and he goes down.
Yes. We can win this.
As he goes down, you all who are watching this watch as there's a flash of blue light at the back of his neck as his entire body just gets frosted over as he dies and dissolves into just snow and water.
And that would have come
Seriously,
across
we
as
see
very
snow?
strange.
You do.
So we know this from the winter court, then, right?
He steps up, limping to the next, takes his 3 attacks. First attack is a 25. That hits. That is 15 points of damage. The next attack is a 10. That misses. And the last attack is a 12. That misses. He uses his action surge and does 5 more attacks.
Oh my god.
That is 27 to hit.
Yeah.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
13, that misses. 16, that misses. And 27 hits. So that's
like the sound
45 more damage.
Nice job.
Okay, as he stands
sorry.
there
No, it's fine.
in defense next to the downed Ray, who he now draws the attention and ire of the fire
Nice.
giant.
Smart.
And
Oh,
now
God.
it is Hashin's turn.
How does that guy look?
He's just take some big hits. He's bleeding profusely. With the last hit, Yaga goes unconscious as the fire overtakes him.
Oh,
He's got an aura.
Okay.
Am I affected by the aura too then?
No, technically he should have been knocked unconscious after the first hit on the first giant because he only had 5 hit points.
Oh.
But we're good. He you know what?
needed the help.
Yeah, we're not gonna fudge this. He does die because the first hit killed him, but he also gets knocked down at the same time.
So that guy is not as.
So
bloody.
he is not as
So
bludgeoned.
he didn't take 35 damage.
He did not take
man.
60 damage.
60.
There was 60 that was returned to him.
So there was. What did that look like?
No, wait. There was
45.
45 with the second round of hits and one. Yeah, it was 60 that was returned to him because it was 1 and then 3 after the action surge.
So what did that look like when he attacked the first giant? What did it?
So he slices through, and the spurt of blood, that just kind of gashed out, just inflicts him with 5. It's every melee hit against these guys. There's 5 points of fire damage back. And he'd given aid, which was 5 points of healing, so he was knocked unconscious again.
Okay.
Okay, now it is Hashin's turn.
You can do it.
You can
Can
do
I-
it.
Bonus action Misty Step and then action Cure Wounds on Ray.
Oh, yeah.
They're both spells,
Okay.
so you can do one or the other.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to.
I can eat brownies.
Do you have a potion? You can administrate that as an action, and
You read my mind.
Wait, yeah, we did. We should have.
You wanted to save the money for the magic item. So we were gonna buy them, but then you said you would swing back.
That's true. We didn't.
And
I
so
have
we
one
ever
in
got-
here. But I don't know when that's from, or
Nice.
if that's even
Pour
correct.
it down or gullet.
That might be from the other.
We
Well,
can't
no,
use
I've,
Ray.
because it
yeah,
would be
I've
different.
given potions out.
Without Ray, our team falls apart.
So then I bonus action and
There's no
administer
point in us
her
continuing
Exactly.
without Ray.
potion of healing.
That's true.
Okay, which side do you land
Mom
on?
knows everything
I mean,
about the storm.
furthest
We
away.
don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so you misty step as there is a flutter of kind of purple smoke next to the red cap, and you reappear next to Ray. You uncork and just kind of pour it on her body, and she just absorbs it into her
What is
wounds.
it? 44.
It is
It was a potion of healing.
so it's
90,
that's
12.
2d4 plus 2.
90, 90 12
Yep.
plus 8.
Four points of healing. Hey, that really doesn't matter. It's the fact that you got her conscious.
Yeah.
And it is now Cacophony's. Unless you're going to move any further.
I would back up closer to Celine again.
Okay.
10-foot range.
And he was beyond 10 feet.
Nice.
So
Smart moves. It's not.
it is now Cacophony's turn.
All right, I'm being
Red cap
protected by
next to you,
flame
Cacophony.
This
Another
thing
one
won't go
now
away.
turning its gaze
Right.
towards you.
Shoot.
All right, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one that's right next to me again.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
You would have disadvantage because it is right next to you. It would be a ranged
Can I
attack.
use an advantage?
I'm sorry?
Can I use an
Which doesn't
advantage?
make
If you have any, you
I
may.
do.
Eldritch
Then
Blast.
you can even it out so that it is even.
What's that? That's good.
15 plus 8.
23.
That hits.
Roll your damage.
All right, I'm gonna actually roll this time.
This is
Is
against
this 10?
Yep.
Scythe guy.
10.
Hey, full
14.
blast.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Did you forehead blast him?
This guy is tough. He's taking
Pretty
a lot
much.
of hits.
I know.
And your second attack?
Come on.
Are you using an advantage again?
Survive the radiance.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and that one is
9
Plus 8,
plus
17.
17
Oh, dang.
misses. So the second one,
Alright.
the first one hits the guy in the head. His hat gets blown off,
Ha
and you see his. There's
red
just like
cap.
intestines
Oh,
that are just on top of his head,
oh.
just like
Interesting
resting
biology.
there.
Mhm.
It
They
looks
poop out
like
their mouth.
it was put there, and as the hat gets blown off, it's there and just kind of like
Oh, no.
Oh, alright.
slides off onto the ground. as his eyes just
Slimy yet
I'll
satisfying.
put yours then next. As
Make some sausage.
he ducks out of the way of
Yep.
the second blast. Are you taking any movement?
Yes, I'm going to go back by
Do you
where
have a
Hasheen
Misty
and
Step?
Celine are. I have Expeditious Retreat.
That's a spell you gotta cast. I don't.
You
It's a
can,
bonus action.
bonus
you
action?
can
Yes.
cast a spell because you
What it-
only used a
read it-
cantrip.
Read it. What it says.
It only gives you movement speed.
That does not help you.
No.
Remember, they have.
Sentinel.
Yeah. So you need something like Misty Step, or you gotta hope they miss.
I don't have Misty Step.
Actually, it already used its reaction on this guy, so it doesn't have one.
I don't think I do.
It stopped him
No.
from healing Ray on his turn, right? Didn't you try to go over and it stopped it?
He
Well,
hasn't
maybe
gone.
not.
He hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, that's it. It's a whole nother
Yep.
thing.
So you either gotta hope they miss, or you would have to use something that
Is
would.
it dim light or darkness?
No.
It's bright and shining day.
There's a large fire
Alright.
burning a spider carcass.
Then I get a
It's been
flying
trampled,
speed.
And there's also a fire giant emitting light about
Yeah, alright.
10 feet from you.
Yes, then all I can do is just use my movement to move away. So I might as well just stay where I am.
Well, you still have your action.
She used her
She
action
used
for.
Oh, never mind. Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, she has a bonus action. Yep. Staying put.
I'll just stay.
Okay, Cacophony stays. Ray, you feel the healing power of the potion that is splashed upon you. Your eyes open and you see Hasheen with a very concerned look as he looks at you and then looks up at the remaining giant that is looming over you that whispered weak into your dying form.
Ray stands up, runs at him.
There's an unconscious hobgoblin also next to you.
There is.
How close is he to the sickening radiance? 5 feet? He's right on the edge.
He's about 10 feet away. Yep.
Ray's gonna disengage and back up to where Hasheen is.
Okay.
Is she not to drag Yaga?
It would be half movement speed.
How far would I be able to get if I drag him?
So 5 feet, 10, 25. So 25 feet, 35 feet. So
Your mic
basically,
in?
your full movement you could get there.
Sorry.
So you disengage, you grab Yaga, and you drag his body back, and that is your action to disengage. And I'll let you move at half speed for your movement in the dragging. So you still have a bonus action if you care to use it. You are no longer raging.
Wasn't I hit?
You were knocked unconscious,
That doesn't count as a hit.
but you were knocked unconscious, so
doesn't
your
matter.
rage ends.
Okay.
They'll hit you even
Um,
at half. You're dead at 4.
I can portal away.
Oh,
Do you
what?
guys want that?
What did you say?
I have no idea what you mean. I have no idea what you mean.
I mean, I've explained the hopper before.
I have a distended testicle.
I could use the hopper.
Oh,
Let me know.
where would it take us?
I don't know.
We could go back to Waterdeep. We unlocked the
Yeah.
portal.
I
So
don't know about that.
to be,
I don't know how that would work across
yeah,
planes.
you don't know how that would work across planes,
I don't know.
but
Let's
you-
do it! Yeah.
I have a vial of
You
dragon
do
blood.
have one vial of dragon blood.
Yeah.
Ooh, what kind of blood? Did it
I think
mattered,
it's
right?
magma.
It mattered, right? Oh, if we go back to the brass city, oh man, no way. Don't do it. I
have-
don't want to go back there.
In the fighting pits.
Yeah.
I have a
that'd be
vial of magma dragon blood.
Magma.
I don't think it's worth it.
Sounds like the city of brass to me.
We could just run.
Like I've been saying.
We keep trying to run.
Not really.
Yes, we have. Everybody's going down all the time.
Then we let them die if they're dead. Like Yaga.
Yeah, screw him.
I tell the
He was
citizens
the problem
to keep
this whole
running.
fight.
Yep. Okay,
I like your suggestion.
that's your turn.
It's at least an option.
I don't think I could do anything else.
Okay.
No.
Manny.
He's standing behind the fire giant in front of him. Can he look in the same spot that he saw the other one's rune?
Sure. Roll perception with advantage because you know where to look.
That's 2 3s.
Oh no.
Plus 8.
There is a, you don't see it, but there is
A
a
glow?
blue glow
Huh?
behind his neck.
Is that enough to dispel it?
You don't need to see. How does dispel read?
All right.
I think you might. You,
'Cause we still have
Choose
the
one
big
creature,
fire giant who
object,
has
or
really
magical
not gotten
effect
hit
within
yet.
range.
so
any-
you don't. That's right. It's within range, so you could seek to dispel it.
I will
Unless you
seek
can
to
dispel
dispel
magic
it.
on
Okay.
him.
At what level are
Level
you seeking?
3.
Who knows?
Okay. I
And
need you to
maybe that-
roll.
And it's Arcana, right? Ooh.
Come on.
No, this is your spell ability modifier. So
Oh!
Yep.
Okay, so
I like that laugh.
I know. I was gonna say, oh, that
That
was
is
good.
very heartening.
that's 23.
there is a flash of greenish light as the divine power courses through you, and it interacts with the blue
No change in
sigil,
metric.
which is on the neck of this creature, kind of the
Nate?
unique sort of chakra, so to speak, of this giant, and there is a resistance at first, but your divine energy overcomes it, and there's a kind of this blue flash that goes, and it tries to eat into the flesh of the fire giant, but it cannot because of your magic. All of a sudden, the fire giant's eyes just go wide, and the pupils go tiny, and he just shakes, he holds his head, and he just kind of sits down and holds his
Now's our
head.
chance.
Does he
Attack.
sit there? He's in the sickening radiance.
He sits in the same spot
I know.
that he's just holding his head. That is your action.
Nice
Smite
job.
him!
That was
Smite him!
awesome. Success. That's what I said.
I'm not going to smite him.
No, obviously not.
Is there a way I can interpose my body and carry Cacophony away and take the opportunity attack from the enemy and try to get her away from him?
Yes, you would pick her up, and you'd be able to move 15 feet.
Unless you get hit.
Which she says Sentinel, yeah, that's true.
Yes, which
You can still rotate
the
it away,
opportunity
that's good.
attack
Yeah.
Right.
would
you,
be
you
taken.
did rotate her 5 feet
I'm
away.
going
That's good.
to
Paladin.
mark an advantage down. 2 6s. 14.
Yeesh.
To hit? No, it doesn't have.
We get rolling.
We're gonna win
as
this
Fred
fight.
Durst says.
Yep, let's go to
What?
Max. Let's go to Max. He's got animals.
Okay.
Fly away.
Giant rushes forward.
Ugh, this guy.
Half movement.
30. That's with his dash.
Okay. He attacks his own guys.
Yeah.
That's all he can do.
Well,
Anthony,
Can we dispel him?
it is your turn.
He tried.
That's the metric here.
I am going to place a wall of force from the edge of the radiant sickness.
Is this concentration?
It is.
And where's your wall of force going?
Oh, it's gonna go. Is that guy on the ground, like just like rolling around like a dum dum, or is he dead?
He
He's
is
sitting.
Sitting on
he
the
is
ground holding his
alive.
head.
He is just like holding his head.
Like, man, what came over
He's out
me?
of it. He-
All right. I think I can get around the two little guys and the big guy on the bottom. 100 feet,
It's a 100-foot
10 by-
straight line.
10 by 10. No, I can put it as long as they're touching. I can shape it however I want.
Oh, is that how it reads?
Yep.
I've
I
not
can either
looked.
form a 10-foot radius dome or a flat surface made up of 10
Yeah,
by
but now if we
10 foot
dispel
panels.
magic,
Each panel must be
That's gonna get
contiguous. That's it.
dispelled.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, Yeah, 100 feet wraps around him.
We need
So
post-it
you're
notes.
putting it around the 3 here.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, dang. Wizards have a lot of useful spells. Who's playing wizard in the next campaign?
Me.
Yes.
That's right. It's me.
Somebody's got to do it.
Another character that can't hit.
Oh, I would like to trap as many civilians as possible. I'm just kidding.
They're dead.
Yes. Man, I'm gonna be pretty tapped pretty soon.
Yeah.
So
Can
you
spells go into that?
You can probably see his head, so you could cast over top of it. It's only 10 feet tall.
It's 10 feet tall, right?
Yep. Other than that, nothing can go past a wall of force.
Gotcha.
So it's like a baby gate.
So
can't
it's not a bubble. It is a wall.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Can they jump over?
And it is
If you can jump, you can
it
jump
is
over it, yep.
invisible, correct?
Oh, I haven't looked at that. Each panel must be contiguous in any form. It's a 1/4 inch thick. It lasts for the duration. If the wall cuts through a creature's space, I get to pick where it goes. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It's immune to all damage. It can't be dispelled by dispel magic. The disintegrate spell does it. It does not say it's... Oh...
Looks blue to me.
Invisible wall. Yeah, sorry. The second word in the description.
Okay. So this is a spell is cast, and
Yeah.
there are kind of this streaking magic which appears to kind of like warp the space around the remaining enemies, but nothing seems to happen.
I say to the civilians behind me, and loud enough for everyone to hear, I say, you now have access to the bridge, although you can't see it. Run straight for it. And I push them towards the bridge.
Okay.
The dragon head.
They all begin to run towards the bridge.
Then
Single file.
He drops a spell.
That was my plan all along.
All right. Meanwhile, the red caps run forward
Thunk.
and stop against the wall. They
Bludgeoning damage?
they kind of push,
It's like a mime.
and they step back, and they leap.
Can they get over it?
I'm gonna roll a d12
Moonbeam.
to
Oh, yeah.
see how high they leap.
Yep, right through the top.
I'm gonna roll this on screen so you can see in the midst of these.
Does he have enough movement after moving forward, then backward again?
He does.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Don't.
Ooh, Max!
He gets over the wall.
This
But he
guy.
falls face first onto the ground. Because
And I need
10 feet is
I need
a d6.
Manny to make a dex save.
He is taking d6 damage here.
So ridiculous.
It really is.
It really is ridiculous. Listen, that's a dice.
That's a monster.
The second one, seeing his friend, also rolls.
I've been trying to kill these guys this whole
And-
time.
Jam and is caught within, and that is his turn. But your
18.
18, that is a success. You avoid the flying Fey Fiend,
With
As
intestines
it-
falling from his head.
then makes its 2 attacks against you.
Oh.
2 dex saves, 2 disadvantages, please. That is not good. 15
Nope.
and crit. So 20 points of slashing damage to you.
Of course. That's
Okay, and it is now Celine's turn. Celine will target the red cap,
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
and she will do a guiding bolt at 4th level.
Nice.
She really wants that thing dead.
It's not a bad
This
spell
guy's
to
been hit a
help
lot.
cast. It's a good spell.
That is a 9
But I missed him
plus
with the
9,
first
18,
sickening
He's
radius.
gotta be dead.
which
My first-
meets. So half damage from
That's the
her
thing, it's
4th level
Right.
guiding
My
bolt.
lame hits and
76.
You basically been like, ah!
yeah.
32,
I
half
had
down
it too.
to 16.
Why is it half?
Because
Man,
She met.
that-
that.
Who cares?
That's
No,
how
It's half now.
we've been doing that the entire
Oh,
session.
the whole session.
Yeah.
He is ended.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, finally.
Because normally would it be a not hit?
It's the glancing blow that I do in TCA.
Nope.
So we're gonna
It's a shitty roll.
try that for this
Move on.
campaign. Yeah, for this season.
Okay.
It's worked in our favor.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
All right, that's Celine's turn. She also steps forward. Does she have a potion?
I swear she bought a bunch of them.
She has no potions.
She only has drugs on her.
She does have a healer's kit, but it takes an action to use that.
She's a druggie.
So, death save for Yaga.
It's okay.
Let's see what he does.
She can do the healing hands action.
Critically
Oh no, she can't. She already cast a spell.
You know,
Yeah.
I still have manticles. Could we use those for anything?
That is a failure for
manacles?
Yaga. Failure with the 5. 1 death fail for Yaga, as it is Hashin's turn.
I thought we weren't gonna find out the death fails.
Well, I'm rolling it. Oh, that's
Who
right.
cares
good
about
to see
Yaga?
Okay.
I guess in the grand scheme.
It's gonna take a little while to break that.
Yeah, I gotta get into
Yeah.
that.
I don't know what you did.
No, probably not.
What did you do?
And
I don't know.
You certainly watched him cast a spell, and then he fell back, kind of holding his head.
Oh yeah.
But we saw the other guy go up in snow.
we did. I would probably. I'm talking about the guy that's stuck in a
Yeah.
holding cell.
Oh, right.
My assumption
You
is.
did see the red cap
Right.
go against the wall, and the other one didn't clear it and got stuck in
I'm
it.
gonna just try to shoot the other one in there in the head.
Okay. Roll D20. This is not your attack roll. This is the elevation.
Right. 13.
Okay.
Bono's
Oh,
coming
well.
in.
You clear it, and you can make your attack.
That was crazy. Same time.
21.
Hits.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll for the next one.
Yep.
Until someone would tell me not to. I'm assuming the other one who's sitting down shaking his head is not a threat currently.
Oh, shoot this guy, dude.
Yeah.
I think he's at least 100 away from dying.
15.
15 does not hit.
Oh wait, sorry. That would have been to see if I clear. Doesn't matter.
50, yeah, I was just doing the one roll for clearing.
Okay.
So,
Then I don't.
yeah, the 15 does not hit.
Okay. Then my D10.
Yep.
9 plus 17.
17. All right. How much damage total have you done this?
I did 37 plus 17 here. And I hit another time, so yeah.
54.
54 damage
54 piercing damage.
and 97 hits left.
Okay, 54, and I'm counting up towards 1,000. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna count down.
And your
Just
hits,
to make it
you have 3 hits. Right? 3
Yep.
hits. Okay. All right. Very good.
Did Tom tell you to do that?
Are you staying there? Are you?
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. You stay still, and it is now Cacophony's turn.
All right.
Drop bombs on him.
The Winky is kind of
Bonk.
Oh.
angrily going against the wall of force, trying to get in towards the red cap.
Crazy guy.
Managed to just lift him over.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be really awesome.
So I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the one that's holding his head and not paying attention.
Whoa.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
You have advantage on the attack.
Ballsy move.
Yeah. Can you do that?
Yeah.
You can do it. Oh yeah. Come on, baby.
All right. 17 plus 7.
Yeah.
17 plus 7. That
Yeah.
hits.
Going forward.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
10.
10 damage. Very good. He gets zapped by your radiant light, which is more of a purplish light, and his entire body begins to glow.
Does he say anything?
He just continues to hold his head, and he's just rolling there, now grunting from the radiant pain.
Does that call the owl bear towards him now that he's making more noise?
Owlbear is focused on the red cap on the other side of the wall.
Shucks.
It is now Ray's turn.
And Manuel, maybe verbally say what you did
It's not my turn.
when you're up.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I'm getting at.
Well,
I got that the first time you hit it.
Ray's gonna yip yip,
Okay.
and she's gonna.
Please roll a d20.
Oh yeah.
That could be bad.
Everybody's gonna die.
8.
Fireball goes off.
Okay. A wild surge goes off.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Forgot about that. Sorry, guys.
Please roll another d20.
Oh
Yeah.
no, don't roll a 1.
A downed compatriot
4.
just
Oh,
dies.
no.
Oh no!
That's a
Okay,
bad
this
one.
is the
Severe.
most severe category
Yeah.
of wild magic.
Really?
I now need you to roll a d100. Do you want to roll?
What did you do?
Do you
We
want to
almost got
roll?
wiped last
Wally,
time this happened.
do you want to use this?
Sure.
There you go.
Wham! Oh, okay, good.
3.
3? Oh no. No.
My plan was to. Yeah, I had a good intention.
If
Yeah,
wild
yeah.
magic
Sorry.
wipes the party, I am okay with it.
Get healed. 40 points, right?
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
No.
I mean, it
Ray.
doesn't necessarily have to be bad
All
severe.
enemies on the map are doubled in size and HP.
That's not actually so bad.
You lose
Looks like
all of
that.
your senses.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
You cannot see, you
Forever.
cannot hear, you cannot
Oh.
taste, you cannot smell, and you feel nothing.
Can
Oh,
she talk?
That's brutal.
She can talk,
She can't.
though she can't hear herself talk.
It's real hard to talk when your tongue can't feel where it is in your
Yeah, yeah.
You're Helen
Oh.
Keller.
I was gonna say, okay, Helen Keller,
Wow.
let's go.
mouth. Worse than that.
Interesting.
How did you know? You can't even see what's going on. That's called health.
Yeah,
Hell
done.
talk.
Done, done.
Here.
Ray screams into the abyss but can't hear.
You Ray says, yip yip, and then you start floating, and then you just hear
That's
her.
right.
You just
still
hear her
goes off.
scream.
I mean, I'm not that high up right now because I
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
move.
Gotcha.
We have no idea what's going on. We are very confused.
Okay, that's a new cry.
Guess
He's
I'm,
in the game. That's great.
I'm just gonna scream help.
No, you're not.
Think?
How does it
Think I scream help?
Help!
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay, what are you? What?
Nothing. What could I do?
Oh,
You
you
do
totally
I think
did
I
just
scream help,
swing.
but
Okay,
who
you
knows?
think you guys all roll a
Interpretation
on the
check.
ground right
performance.
next to you.
Roll a performance check.
Me?
Wouldn't it
Yeah.
be insight?
This is her ability to articulate
her,
with
okay.
no
Good for her.
anything.
She knows sign language.
10.
10. You kind of hear. Maybe there's like. She's screaming, "What the hell?"
Yeah. What the?
That's what she's.
Watch your mouth!
What in the nine hells?
What the double RHE double hockey sticks? That's what Ray is screaming?
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah, you've never heard her.
Well, that's
curse.
what I'm saying. Watch your mouth, Ray!
You've never heard her curse
No.
before. She's
No,
just.
no.
But she's. It sound like Avernus.
I mean, if
what?
you were going to, this
There's a
would
double
warrant it.
around.
Oh,
Where?
no.
What?
I had a friend whose grandmother used to talk like that, and now that's the voice I'm going to use. Okay!
Mickey
Right
Mouse?
here! Yes,
Jesus, Doug,
she
I
was
think
from
you will.
Hungary! Her name was Zizi.
You did get.
It's
you
like
did
you're-
get crunched in the junk. All right, that's Ray's turn. Manny.
Oh, man.
What happened?
That sucks.
He's so there's something
I'm just
controlling.
rolling
There's some
terribly.
magic controlling it. I dispelled it on the one, and now the other is trapped. So perhaps we can end this conflict without too much more bloodshed.
There is body parts all
Covered in
around.
blood everywhere.
Only an 80% casualty rate.
Yaga is continuing to bleed out next to you.
Okay, keep it going.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'll go over to him and lay on hands.
Oh,
Let him die.
You're a traitor.
Okay.
We knew he wasn't a part of our
Cast
team.
lay on hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's only 1 point.
So 5 points of healing to him, right? Because the minimum we can do is 5.
Is that?
Yeah, it goes in 5-point increments. And
not
his
with me
eyes.
today.
He looks up at you.
No.
No.
Any number of hit points remaining in the pool, or 5 HP to either cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
Okay, I sit corrected. And so you give
It's
him
even
1 hit
worse, it's
point.
one.
Yes.
His hand immediately
That's all
goes to
he
yours
gets.
and grabs your hand, and then he sees you. Thank you.
Choke him.
I can't wait to destroy his life right now. I'm gonna cast so many
That is your action, and
is-
you've
Oh, boy.
announced the
Yes.
magical effect that is gripping the remaining fire giant. Cacophony, you hear this as well from the giant that you smote with your radiant beam.
Sorry.
He moves forward and takes a swing at the owlbear and smashes against the wall of force.
Does the wall
Second.
of force deflect his smash into
Beep.
the red cap?
It does not. He kind of takes another step forward and pushes the red cap out of the way and
Violently.
is unable to move forward. That is all of his movement. And he takes one more. And I'm going to roll a d12 to see if he gets over
With an attack?
with his third attack. Yep.
Does he
Oh,
Fosbury
to hit
flop?
the.
Which he also has
Owlbear?
reach on. He hits the owlbear.
Ooh.
And the owlbear takes. Hey, another raid. Hello, storyteller.
Thank
Thank you for the raid.
From Tejas.
And the
Raider.
fire giant impales the back of the owlbear, who is just kind of retching against the wall of force that has been placed there. And he takes 30 points of fire and slashing damage, and he goes down.
What?
Wow.
That's Yaga's fault.
I mean, it's its own fault.
Uh huh. It's true.
Right. It is now Anthony's turn.
Dummy. Oh, I just point at the enemy's head that's in the wall, and I will release Ralathim's psychic lance at him.
Oh my goodness. We're not going to try to dispel this magic?
The red cap or the
No, Yaga.
the fire giant.
The one that I can actually hit, the fire giant, yes.
Okay. Is it a straight line attack?
Alternately, shimmering lance psychic from your forehead at a creature you can see within range. Target must. It's a saving throw.
Okay.
He stands on my
Intelligence
shoulders.
saving throw.
And int
Comes from your
This
forehead?
is not one of his strengths. It's a straight roll. I'm gonna roll an advantage.
Dispelling.
It's a 10 and a 6.
Counterspell.
Fail.
He fails.
7d6 psychic damage, and it's incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Give me your damage.
What is it?
76, you said?
76. Almost a fireball and incapacity.
Nice.
That
Which
is-
means you should have an easy time dispelling
Strength.
it there. And Manuel.
Wow.
Well, it can't move. It's incapacitated.
28.
Does that actually help?
28
No, I
psychic
don't see how it
damage.
couldn't hurt.
Okay, 28 psychic damage.
No, it's incapacitated.
He is incapacitated, which means
Not much.
he cannot take actions or reactions. All right, it is now the other red cap's turn, who
Oh, I also move towards the bridge with the civilians and continue pushing them towards exiting.
okay, it's your 30 feet of movement, and
See how you moved me closer to the wall of force a little bit? I'm fine with it.
Remember, it has reach.
red cap rushes up the back.
Dun 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 dun
And
dun.
jumps off.
Oh, yeah, he cheated.
No way.
He's a cheater.
And
Come on.
I need
Ray, we're going to start doing that from now on.
Yes.
Right? That is 2 jumps.
100%.
I need Manny
Right?
to make a dex save.
I need
And then a
red cap.
sentinel.
I need red cap to
Yes.
save.
17 and then 5, so 21.
That succeeds. You're making
Yeah.
attack with your sentinel.
It's taking so-
Oh,
make
I
your
have,
attack?
I have to actually roll that.
I just want to hit.
17 doesn't hit. Doesn't.
Not
Auto
hit.
hit.
As he takes his 2 slice attacks, mark off 2 advantages. That's 26 and
I'm down.
Son of a.
Really?
Crit. So you get 2 death fails.
Oh, hold on.
I hate this game.
Hold on. Do I have to see you?
I've critted against you so many times tonight.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's definitely somebody
What
you
the
can
heck?
see.
Yeah. Oh
Definitely
no.
vision.
Oh god.
So you've made it 2 episodes. Good job.
Thanks.
I've done worse.
Oh, never mind. I have to be able to see you.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm right there.
If
I
I'm the
can-
only one that lives through this, I'm gonna be
Why
quite upset.
can't
about
Why
it.
can't you see me? Oh, you're blind. That's right.
I have no.
I'm still up. Nothing.
All right, that is the red cap's turn, and it is now Celine. Celine will say, "What is
Massacre.
happening?"
Mass healing word? She has
And
to have it.
She doesn't have any healing stuff prepared.
What are we doing?
She actually does. It's
She's
just-
out of the party.
She's not actually.
She is
doing
Greater Restoration, Rarest Telepathic Bond, Guardian of Faith, Death Ward, Revivify, Aura of Vitality, Aid, which is what I used, Spiritual Weapon, Healing Word, and Sanctuary.
So she can't cast Sanctuary on him? Doesn't that give health?
It does not give health.
Or
Well, healing
vitality?
word
She is going to cast Aid a second time. She is going to go do so this time at 4th level,
Ooh,
which
snap.
means that Manny gets 15 points of healing, Cacophony gets 15 points of
Nice.
healing,
Jaga?
and
Oh no, the owlbear.
Winky gets 15 points of healing.
Yay!
Old Winklevoss!
All right, so you all get 15 points of healing. That's and Selena's going to step up, and she's going to look at the
red cap.
red cap there and just say, "Attack me, you little shit!" As it is
Okay.
now Hashin's turn.
Okay. I have some distance on this thing. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it in the face.
Love it.
I'm going to the red cap.
This is the strongest
Okay.
tiny creature I've ever seen in my life.
Seriously. I'm gonna sharpshoot this. I'm going like left eye, right eye.
Okay.
First one is 22. That hits.
Hits.
Ew.
Second one,
Whoops.
I mollied it. I just missed.
Ah. Well, she's
do it another 4
blind and
times.
deaf and
19.
both hit.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 36 damage right away.
He's dead.
Yay!
Finally.
Hashin, just frustrated by this pitiful display of your team's prowess.
Seriously.
Frustrated by
No, you said it right.
the viciousness of the Fey attack. With cold precision, you just put the red cap out of its misery, and you swear as the second arrow hits, there is a smile on its face.
And I just walk over it and yank them right both out of its skull.
And that's 30 points of damage.
Not
added.
36.
Well, it's because it only had 30 left.
Ew.
And that's 2 more hits.
Who's Ogremok?
Ogremok?
Yeah.
Ogremok is the elemental god or elder elemental of Earth.
Okay.
He's the one who gave you read his book?
Yeah. I didn't remember if it was fire or earth, and if that would have been something I should have been doing this entire time.
It's Earth,
Yeah.
Yep. All right. And it is now. Are you staying there, Sheen?
I'm gonna follow Anthony as well and keep ushering people towards the exit.
Okay. Hashin is done. It is Cacophony's turn.
All right. So after hearing Manny, I'm going to cast a spell magic on the guy in the
At
cage.
what level are you casting?
Oh, just
7.
blow your load.
4.
4th level. That is enough to dispel it automatically.
Hi-oh!
As
Wonderful.
you watch as the king just sits down and just, I say king only because there's a crown. He's not actually a king, but
Oh,
okay.
holds his head and is just out of it. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
This went so awry.
Can we all run?
You know what the
First.
problem was? Rich. this was all Rich's fault.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't have got to where we are now if we
All
ran.
of Jake's characters, if it looks scary in the battle, prefer
To live?
I don't
Yeah.
understand that.
Call me crazy.
Well, thank you all for watching this. I mean, I gotta be perfectly honest with you guys. This went way differently than I expected because of how it started.
You don't say. Casualties of war. Collateral damage. I don't give a shit.
But
Yep.
you all survived, barely. That was.
That's
there's-
actually pretty impressive that
Yeah.
we all survived.
You did all
because-
survive. There are no revivifies that need to be taken.
This would have put us down at a different time of our
Um,
campaigning life.
Yeah.
You have a very interesting relationship with Yaga and Winky now.
No, I don't.
Um,
No relationship. He's toast.
He's dead to me.
and there are two fire giants that are
Enemy.
coming out of some sort of a charm spell. So, yeah, that's craziness. We're going to pick things up right here next... No,
Nope.
not next Tuesday.
No.
Halloween is next Tuesday, and there's going to be trick-or-treating being done with children.
Sorry.
So, with our children. Yes. Let's clarify.
Somebody.
We are taking our children out in their costumes to go gather candy and then returning immediately to our homes.
Where we can eat their candy.
That's right.
I mean, Sally's not even one yet.
So you
That's
for
where
sure
it's the best because
getting on.
everyone gives the little ones candy,
Oh, yeah.
and obviously they're not eating.
They're
it,
not eating
so-
it. That's right.
So that's going to happen. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. You guys have plenty of time to contemplate the consequences of your actions.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously.
And I think we'll have a full party at that time. As we are going to see the consequences and aftermath of this carnage in the carnival. Maybe that's what we'll call this episode.
I like
Yeah, that
Carnage
makes
in the
sense.
carnival. And we hope that you join us as we pick things
Carnagel.
up here in 2 weeks, starting at 7:30 Eastern Standard
Carnagel
Time,
visit.
when we continue to loot, die, and repeat. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Good night.
Oh my
cheers.
goodness.
Can we hire a new cleric?